Mic check on standby. Mic check 1. Let's get this started. How is everyone doing? It's time. We've been waiting a full month for this stream to happen, and it is finally here, ladies and gentlemen. The DINOCO 400, 100 laps, 400 kilometers, a whole lot of paint schemes that are based off of Cars 3, Cars 2, Cars 1, and also other content creator schemes and just NASCAR schemes in general. Who has what it takes to win $100 tonight after 100 laps? Only time will tell. How is everyone doing in the chat? You gotta love it. Thank you guys so much for checking out. Already 68 people watching the pre-race loop. A whole handful of drivers getting ready to get it done tonight. We're going to do pre-race interviews here very, very soon. And if you want to be entered into any giveaways, make sure you use the hashtag IDKPlayer on Twitter. Not the hashtag DINOCO400, which you can if you want, but the hashtag IDKPlayer on Twitter. If you use that hashtag, you'll be entered into any giveaway. And from there, we'll be doing giveaways all night long. Not just one, not just two, but we might do 10 giveaways, but that all depends on if you're gonna, the only way you can win it is if you use the hashtag IDKPlayer. It's gonna be a lot of fun. Hopefully everyone's enjoying themselves. 70 watching the pre-race loop. Let's go ahead and go to flows. Before we go to, I want to say thank you. A big thank you to Robert dropping down that $10 super chat. Thank you so much, my man. Very, very thankful for that $10 super. You gotta love it. Robert's been a huge supporter of the channel all year long, and over the last couple years, it's been unbelievable. So very thankful to Robert. He said, IDK, dude, did you see the ending of that cup race today? Just saw the end of it. Kyle Larson sadly blew a tire, but depending if you like Larson or Bowman, that all depends on your reaction. But it's time to talk to some drivers before we head in and get this thing underway. Let's go ahead and get it started. We're going to the Discord right now. Mic check on standby. One last mic check. Who has the best shot of winning tonight? I want to hear it in the chat. Is it DLBTV, a NASCAR YouTuber that is known for his iRacing content? Will it be Sloppy Joe, a Twitch streamer known for his NASCAR Heat content and a NASCAR Heat Pro League driver? Will it be our community manager, Rusty Walrus? Who knows? Will it be Black Flags Matter? Will it be Gary Owen? Or will it be the known drivers in iRacing? Some of them like Schaffer in the 82. Some of them like Aaron Brown in the number 18. Let's go ahead and start the pre-race interviews, ladies and gentlemen. It's going to be a lot of fun to see how this all... We're going to go back to the loop, and we're going to keep you up to date with everything. It means dragging people in through Discord. We'll be heading on track come 7 o'clock, so get ready. It's gonna be a lot of fun. Thank you to all the mods that will be in the chat supporting, making sure everything runs smoothly. Thank you to all the people that have already come in and watched. We've already had 100 people, 140 people already tuned into this live stream. We haven't even taken the green flag, let alone gone and checked in for practice. It's gonna be a lot of fun. Let's go ahead and go to the Discord. First driver I want to interview, it's gonna be that man that has not gotten a single win in any of our iRacing events, but this is our first e-ticket event. Could it be his time? It's Frank the Tank. Let's go to interview the man, Bean. Bean, this is IDK up in the booth. You got a copy? Bean, this is IDK. You got a copy? I don't think Bean can hear us. I don't think Bean can hear us. Let's go ahead and drag him back. And we'll go ahead and bring someone else in that I know definitely wants to have a chit chat. That's Oak. No, that's Zmog. Let's go and bring Zmog in here. Zmog's one of the better drivers that we've known about for quite a long time. Zmog, this is IDK. You got a copy?
Yes, sir.
Awesome, my man. Just want to say welcome and thank you for racing. You guys didn't know Zmog will be in the Combustor number 11. You've been racing a lot on NASCAR Heat. A lot of people know you through NASCAR Heat. When you made that transition to iRacing, Super Speedway Racing, including with the ARCA cars, aka the Generation 4 stock cars, have been pretty well with you. A lot of test races you've been running out front. A lot of test races you've been winning. And a lot of events that we've held that hasn't been e-ticket, you have been doing super well. What are the odds for you to win tonight? How are you going to get it done? Who do you race with? Who do you avoid?
First of all, you gotta avoid Bean. He's a wrecking ball. But yeah, it's just gonna be maintaining distance between other cars, and then just trying to. You gotta have this. I don't know how to put it, but you have to know where to be at the right time to win, or just to avoid the big crashes. It's gonna take a lot of people out, or make them use their fast repairs. That
is true. Remember, guys, they have 2 fast repairs tonight. One car gets sideways in front of the field and get out the scorecard. It's going to be crazy. Zmog in the Combustor number 11. You see him on screen right now. Get ready to see him possibly go to victory lane tonight or running up front when it gets down to it. Good luck, my man.
Thanks, G.
Let's go ahead and check everything out. Hopefully everyone's having an awesome night. Let's go ahead and talk to Oak. One of the drivers that have been very quiet throughout all of Speed Weeks. Oak, this is IDK up in the Fox Sports booth. You got a copy?
Yes, sir.
Oak, you've been very quiet recently. On track, off track. You know, you've been really mid-pack. Some incidents haven't gone your way, but sometimes the quiet ones are the ones that go to victory lane. How are you going to get it done tonight?
I'm thinking try to get try to qualify up front and just stay up there for the whole race. Try not to be involved in accidents.
What is your biggest fear coming in tonight? You know, you've raced with a lot of these guys, but some of these guys haven't joined any of these sessions for the tests. Maybe they joined them a little late. Are you scared of any drivers? Any ones you have to watch out for? Zmog said Bean. He's pretty scared of Bean. Are you scared of anyone in general?
Bean, yeah, that's pretty good. There's a lot of guys I'm scared of. There's a lot. Too many to name.
So he is scared of some of these guys. Mr. Humble getting ready to roll off in the number 28 Night Trade Chevrolet. Good luck, Oak. Have an awesome time. One driver I want to talk about, he comes from Florida. He is flow grown. That will be Jaw. Jaw, this is IDK up in the booth. You got a copy? And he just got home. That's what he's telling me. Jaw, you there? All right, Jaw wants to just sit on his back and not do anything. It's all good. Don't worry. We're going to move him back to the fun chat. Oop, I was moving these drivers to the wrong chat. I'm sorry about that. Let's go ahead and move one driver in that's going to be really interesting for some of you guys to know about. Ben, this is IDK up in the booth. You got a copy?
I got you, driver. Or, not driver.
Well, I'm a driver, apparently. That's all good. Ben, you've been with this channel for a while. We originally started with NASCAR Heat 2, NASCAR Heat 3. You made your way to GTA. Now we're on iRacing. This is our first e-ticket event on iRacing. You're in it. You're in it to win it, and you're one of the only Cars 2 schemes, one of 2, driving the number 06 based off of Raul. What can you do to get that car to victory lane?
Well, the main strategy is I know there's probably going to be some wrecks early on. So the whole goal is, I think we got a fast repair too. I'm not sure.
2 fasties.
But we're going to hang back. 2?
Yep, you got 2.
All right, well, hell yeah. But we're going to hang back for the probably a good portion of it. And then I want to say maybe 30, 25 to go. Try to rock it through the front. That's just the whole game plan, is just conserve and then wait till the end. Also, I'm running this cartoon scheme because I'm going to be honest with you, the movie's kind of underrated.
Ooh, I like that. Well, let's say one thing. You got any friends out there you want to keep track of and stick with? Maybe you're going to run around just a little bit with them. Any guys you want to avoid that you've seen from the test? What is it that you're going to do?
Well, I'm obviously going to be running with my 2 teammates for the race tonight, Rudy Valentine and Luke Brideshoff. Sadly, Cigar couldn't be here tonight. He's been in a vacation and he's staying out due to some tornadoes in Chicago. But we're going to hang around with those guys. Not really too many people to avoid, not really, but just going to play the long game.
I like that. Well, let's see if that 06 will get to victory lane after 100 laps. Remember, 100 bucks on the line. Daytona's a mental game. Got to stay focused every single corner. Have a good one, my man.
You too. Thank you.
Let's go ahead and bring some more people in here. Some drivers I really want to talk to. You know what? Let's go ahead and bring in Luke, his teammate, another Cars 2 scheme. Luke, this is IDK up in the booth. You got a copy? Let's see if he wants to talk. I know some of these guys weren't expecting an interview, but I'm just dragging them in as we go. Luke, you there?
Yes, sir. Got you.
My man, just talked to the last Cars 2 scheme. You're driving the Jeff Grovette number 24. What does it mean? 100 laps, $100 on the line. How are you going to get it done? What's your strategy? Who do you stay with? Who do you avoid? How can you get this win?
Well, I've got plans to work with Ben Fanning and Rudy. Those two, we've been working together a lot. We're really good friends. And the strategy is to do absolutely nothing for the first 75 to 80 laps of this race. It's right in the back and just stay out of the way and save those fast pairs for the end, because when it gets down to the nick of this thing, it's going to be all about just avoiding the wrecks and staying up fresh. And it's always good to have a faster pair or two to lean on if you need it.
Yes, indeed. Will one of the lads go to victory lane tonight? You saw the Carnation logo on your cars that's closing across the screen. Are you nervous? Are you excited? What is your feeling right now before we get going at 11:30 Eastern time?
I'm definitely feeling the butterflies here a little bit, but I feel good. I think we're gonna. I think I got a good shot. Plate racing is definitely my specialty on here because everything else I suck at. So I'm really feeling good. I think this is gonna go. This is gonna go just about as well as I think it can. So yeah, I'm looking forward to it.
I like it. I like it a lot. Ladies and gentlemen, that's Luke driving the Jeff Grovette number 24. Good luck tonight, my man. We'll see if you will be back here for your post-race interview if you get the win. Good luck, my man. And that will do it for pre-race interviews. As of right now, the next driver that will get an interview will be the winner of the DINOCO 400. Let's go ahead and check out everyone in the practice session. How is everyone doing? Over 120. Are you ready? 79% of you said in the poll that a Cars scheme could go ahead and get it done tonight. We're going to say your driver lineup when we go ahead and head over into iRacing. Just give me one moment, setting everything up, making sure everything is good to go. We've done a lot of tests for the last couple of months. Last couple of weeks been very nervous. We've been working non-stop, but that doesn't mean anything because we're getting ready to go racing. We'll see if it all comes down tonight the way we want it to come down, and if it doesn't, no matter what, it's gonna be a great event. Already 128 watching, excited, ready to see who's gonna get it done. Will a content creator go to victory lane? That's another big thing. Justin Champagne, will someone from Twitter go to victory lane? A Twitch streamer. A lot of these guys will also be live streaming in the DINOCO 400, so if you want to see in-car cameras, just want to let you guys know, Sloppy Joe on Twitch will be live streaming his POV. Also, from the YouTube standpoint, we got Gary Owen in the 77. He'll be driving one of the demo derby machines. We also have Darren in the number 25 Black Flags Matter machine. Let's see how it all goes down tonight. We're heading into iRacing to see these drivers roaring across the track. Tick tock, 28 minutes till we get the green flag to go 100 laps of racing the DINOCO 400. It's amazing that we're able to get an e-ticket event. Want to say thank you to everyone that's been supporting us since NASCAR Heat 2. Because of you guys, we're able to do awesome events like that. And thank you to everyone that has been supporting this channel for so long. So many things have been positive in my life because of y'all, and I wouldn't be where I am if it wasn't for you just tuning into the live stream. So thank you to all 126 of you watching. If you do enjoy this event, just want to say one thing. we will have more. We are planning on doing a Florida 500 sometime in July, maybe late August, depending on when everything goes down. So be on the lookout for a possible next event. We've had 80 people come forward in my DMs and on Discord, everywhere, to try to join this event, but only 38 were able to make it. The next event, though, I will say this, the next event, we will make sure we have a duel so people can race their way in. Over 80 people signed up, 38 racing tonight. Let's see who gets it done. If you're a part of the driver meeting earlier today, you know one thing and one thing only, that there is a giveaway going on right now using the hashtag IDKPlayer on Twitter. You'll be entered into a giveaway, and giveaways will be all race long for NR, for the DINOCO 400, for the YouTube Pro Race at Talladega, for the NASCAR Xfinity NR race. That all coming tonight. So get ready. Gift codes will be given out all night. Get ready, ladies and gentlemen. It's gonna be a lot of fun. Will we go trending? We're gonna have to see, but we already have 146 watching. It's gonna be a lot of fun. We're gonna go ahead and say the drivers that are in the race when we get the chance, and it's time to get going. We're cars already on the track. The session opened at 6:30. We just wanted them to get their feet grounded, making sure everything's good to go. Only one of the 38 can make it. 2 fast repairs, 100 laps. We talked about it before. If you have both fast repairs before lap 50, you are in the zone to win this race. If you lose 2 fast repairs before lap 50, you're going to be on the dead end of the stick, and you do not want that to happen. Also, we talked about it. It's been plaguing a lot of these races, the bumper hooking. How will that affect tonight? We're going to have to find out, but we are live from Daytona. Hopefully, everyone's having an awesome, fantastic night. Ladies and gentlemen, let's go meet your drivers. Gentry on the track in the number 42 DINOCO machine, holding all the way in between 1 and 2, heading on the track. 25 minutes left to go. Can you see? Hopefully everything's going good. Frank Horley, your pole sit. Let me just make sure everything's good to go. One little check. We are good to go, ladies and gentlemen. It's going to be a lot of fun. Bean, A.K. Horley, your pole sitter with a 45.06. Let's go ahead and name off your drivers. You hear anybody you know. We're going to see if they can get to victory lane. Driving the 00. Cars 3 scheme. It is Zach Frackelman. And driving number 02, a content creator. It is DLB TV. Driving at the number 3, the golden number 3. That will be Jaden Reyna. If you guys didn't know, Jaden Reyna races legend cars at the Charlotte Motor Speedway. Get ready to see what he can do tonight. Some of these guys heading on the track right now. And here is the pack. Driving the number 4, Cars 3 scheme as well, it's Evan. Driving number 5, Cars 3 scheme, that's Toasty. Driving number 06, Raul from Cars 2, we talked about it before, it's Ben Fanning. Driving the number 8, a Twitch streamer, a well-known content creator, it is Sloppy Joe in the Garage Guys, I believe it is, the Garage Guys, number 8. This is practice, so the wrecks really don't mean anything right now. They're just really working on each other. Driving number 11, Combustor Machine, that is Smoke Zmog. Driving number 18, Monster Energy Toyota, Aaron Brown. Driving number 19, Gatorade Chevrolet, that is Rudy Valentine. 3 lads will be in this race. We'll see if it goes down. Thank you so much for the $5 super chat. Smith Brothers saying hashtag DINOCO400. Can't wait to see Bean win this race, or win this first race. I hope I can earn the respect back from the drivers. Last couple of races. It's all good, Smith Brothers. Hopefully you're having a great night. A lot of people rooting for Bean in the chat. Hasn't been able to get a win just yet. 150 watching before we get the green flag. Already 400 people tuned into this live stream alone. It's going to be exciting. Driving the number 21, speaking of the man himself, in the Cars 3 Chevrolet, it is Frank the Tank Bean, the Bean Machine. Driving the 22 of his family-owned business. I believe it is a Ford Mustang. That is, I'm trying to remember his last name, so I'm going to screw it out. Moriarty, it's Moriarty. We call him May. You guys know who he is. We call him May, but we're going to be saying his last name tonight. Moriarty will be driving the number 22. Driving the number 24 Cars 2 scheme. That will be Luke in the Jeff Grovette machine. Drive number 25, NASCAR content creator Chevrolet Black Flags Matter. Drive number 26, McDonald's Chevrolet. You see it on the bottom right. That will be Tremendation, aka Lugo. Drive number 27 car, that is going to be Zach and Cheese. Driving the number 28, Nitrate Chevrolet, that is Oak. Drive number 31, Spearmint Chevrolet, that will be Shaw. Another $10 donation there. IDK, this race will be crazy. It'll be more than crazy. It will be amazing. It's going to be a lot of fun, and thank you so much for that $10 super chat. Looking at all these beautiful cars racing around the track. Checker flag will be waved tonight, and one of these 38 will be the winner. Looking at everything right now, driving, where we stop off? There we go. Driving number 34, Marvel Comics Chevrolet with Spider-Man on the side. It is Storch. Driving the number 36, Tank Coat Chevrolet. That is Lions. Driving number 38, machine, that is Justin Champagne. Driving number 42, DINOCO Chevrolet. That is Gentry. Driver number 43, DINOCO, aka the King Strip Weathers livery. That will be Tango Wolf. Wolfpack. Driver number 51, we have Jesse Jones. I see a lot of these guys still sitting on pit road, waiting anxiously before they go ahead and take the field. Some of these guys are deciding not to qualify. Some of them are deciding to. Driving in the number 62, yes, our number 62, Sinclair Chevrolet. It is Preuss. I probably screwed up his last name too. Driving the number 64, RPM Chevrolet. We have Rodriguez. Driving number 66, Mouseketeers Chevrolet. We have a low minimum. Driving at the number 73, Rev and Go Chevrolet. We have Bruce Rivers. Driving number 77, Demo Derby from Cars 3 livery. That is Gary Owen, the man from the north, trying to go ahead and get it done north of the border. Can he get it done down south here in Florida? It's gonna be a lot of fun. 19 minutes remaining. 19 minutes remaining. If you haven't already, go ahead and hit the hashtag IDK player. Go ahead and tweet out hashtag IDK player to be entered into a giveaway. We'll be DMing everyone later tonight. Driving number 70, no, driving number 80, Gaskets Chevrolet. That will be Nexus. Driving number 82, Shiny Wax Chevrolet. That is Chase Schaffer. Driving the number 84, Apple iCar. That will be Tyler Tinsley. Driving number 92, Sputter Stop Chevrolet. That is gonna be Ryan Andrew. Driving number 93, machine, that will be Loris. And rounding out your field of 38, driving at the number 117, aka the triple threat, it is Ace Gomez. Let's talk strategy. 18 minutes till we go ahead and get the command, and right now watching these guys roar around the track. 31 have qualified, and we can go over here to see if all 38 are here. Yes, they are, and we're getting ready to go racing. Strategy is gonna be the main thing. If you're sitting middle of that pack, it's going to be the hot spot for Rex. Either you're up front or you're running way in the back. You can see right now DLB TV sitting 32nd, trying to stay way in the back of all the carnage. He wants to make the full 100 laps. These guys have 2 fast repairs to go ahead and use, so if they're involved in any incidents, they can go ahead and use them and get back on into the race. It's going to be a lot of fun to see how it all goes down. Horley, top of the charts, nothing new there. He's been bad fast, but has not been able to capitalize on the finish. Can that 21 machine finally get it done tonight? Tango Wolf in the 43. He has been in races before. He's gotten one win actually at Daytona in the Cup car with us streaming. Can Tango get it done? So, you know, if there are blinking issues for some of these drivers, we will go ahead and give them the warning. And if the blinking does not stop, they will be taken out of the race. Walter, one of those surprise drivers, sitting second. Frackelman, late entry as well in the 00 machine. He's sitting third, and Schaffer top 4. That's a very solid top 4. Right now, it's all about consistency. It's all about etiquette. Who can do what, where, when can it happen? And the thing is about Daytona, it's all a mental game. It's a big, big mental game. And right now, some of these guys have to realize, you know, it's not about winning the race on lap 1. It's not about winning the race on lap 25. It's about winning the race on lap 100. Every corner is a new obstacle here at Daytona. It might not be the most skillful track physically, but it is one of the most skillful tracks mentally, including when you have 38 other drivers going for one win, full throttle racing in a pack like you see right now. One bumper hook, just like what you saw right there, can take out a lot of drivers. So right now, it's all about safety. It's all about staying together. It's all about making sure you're in the right place at the right time. Every corner could be mayhem. You never know when mayhem will strike. So right now, staying on the gas and staying ahead of everyone, that will go ahead and bring you to victory lane. It's 100 laps. It's really going to test these guys mentally. And right now, it's all about every single inch that counts. When you're in the draft and you're right behind a driver here in the Generation 4 stock cars, you don't always want to bump draft. As you guys can see right here, the back end of that car, there's a lot of air opening because the back bumper is so high. Here's the thing, the front bumper of the Generation 4 stock cars, as you can see right here, don't match up, but you can really draft very well. Get a run on the outside if you stay right behind a car. Maybe lay back just a little bit to get that run heading off of a corner. That is all what's gonna matter when they go racing under the lights from Daytona. It's gonna be a lot of fun. 15 minutes to count down, 160 watching. It is go time. I see a lot of drivers sitting on pit road. Some of these guys have elected not even to go ahead and try to hit the track, but it's going to be a lot of fun to see how this goes down. It's going to be a great race. It's going to be awesome, and no matter what, we're all here to have fun. 4 races tonight, the DINOCO 400 race number 1. Then for the NR guys, NR Night in America. We're going to Homestead to see who our top 12 chasers will be. Then we go YouTube Pro Series racing at Talladega with the next gen cars. Then we go back to NR to end it off with the Xfinity Series at Michigan. Gonna be a lot of fun. Cannot wait for all the action. Shout out to everybody that is putting the hashtag IDK player. We're gonna announce our first winner tonight. Our first winner for a $10 Xbox PlayStation code. We're gonna go to DM you, so make sure your DMs are open. Sloppy Joe heading out on the track. A lot of you guys are hype. We're gonna be liking all the comments. Look at all these comments and these messages saying hashtag IDK player. You gotta love it. First winner of the night. We're gonna pick a random one, and it's gonna be from whoever was in the driver meeting. Then we're gonna be asking random questions all night long to see if you can go ahead and answer them right through the hashtag. From there, you will be entered into the giveaway as well. Looking for something right here. We're gonna do a random draw. Doing a random draw right now. And the first driver to go ahead and get it will be, let's see, random draw. Dog Days! Dog Days, the first $10 PSN Xbox code. He got it. We'll have more giveaways all night long, including mid-race. Our first caution, we'll have a giveaway, so make sure you use the hashtag IDK player on Twitter. On Twitter. Make sure it is through Twitter. If you do it through Twitter, put a tweet out saying hashtag IDK player or something nice you want to add on to it. You will go ahead and get a code. But don't worry, 4 races tonight of gift codes. We're probably going to be giving out $300 worth of giveaways, so don't go anywhere. First gift code out. Next one, we're going to give it out right now. Tweet out who you think will win the DINOCO 400. If you get it right, and you are not the first one to get it right, but one of the drivers or one of the people that get it right, you will be given a $10 Xbox PlayStation code. So go ahead and tweet out on Twitter using the hashtag IDK player to see who you think will win this DINOCO 400. You tweet it out right, you will be given a code. Unless there's other people, then we'll just do a random draw that tweeted it as well. We've named them off. You can see them on the left side of your screen. If you just want to tweet out the number of the driver with hashtag IDK player, you can go ahead and do that. 38 drivers to choose from. Gonna be a lot of fun. We will also have a competition caution giveaway, so make sure you guys stay up to date with that. It's gonna be a lot of fun. It's gonna be great. Also, we will say this. we do have another giveaway coming out on lap number 10, which will be the competition caution. If you take a screenshot or a picture of where you are watching the race, tweet it out using hashtag IDKPlayer, you can go ahead and possibly win a PSN code as well. But right now, who do you think will win the DINOCO 400? You tweet out who you think it will be, and if it is correct, good chance you're going to go ahead and give it. Look at this. Brooks saying, we're going to read out some of the hashtags right now. Brooks saying Gavin Gomez. Smith is going to, oh, he said Bean will win. Ooh, that's an interesting one. Nate says Gary Owen. And here are the row of cars. Movement says Bean. Joey Logano fan says DLB TV. Bean said Nexus. Oh, gonna be pretty interesting to see how it goes down. Remember, the winner of this race will get a $100 code, or whether it could be through iRacing or just Cash App. You know, we'll give out the $100 whichever way they want. So it's gonna be a lot of fun. Sloppy Joe just went live. If you guys want to see his in-car view, you can go ahead and do so. It's going to be a great night of racing all night long. The war before the 400 came to a close last night. Now it is time. Every lap could be the difference between first place and last place, including late in this race, because if you get involved in a wreck, you're already down to fast repair, and these guys will be driving a certain way depending on how many fast repairs we have, and that's exactly what Ben basically said. You have 2 fast repairs late in the race, you're going to be more aggressive, you're going to be on the ball, you're going to be on the money. You have 1 fast repair, 75 laps to go, you might be a little bit more conservative. You might be staying back, you might not be pushing these runs the way others might be doing it. You have 0 fast repairs with 10 laps to go, that's going to be just a, you know, either you pick heads or you pick tails. You're either going to go hard or you're going to go ahead and just lay back. That all depends. Tango is blinking right now. We're going to go ahead and let people know that Tango is blinking. Want to make sure everything is good on that point for him. 170 watching. Should be a lot of fun. Loving it, seeing the hashtags. Thank you guys so much for checking it out. A lot of you guys think Zmog is going to win. Are you excited? We've been waiting for over a month since we first announced we were doing a DINOCO 400. 170 watching, 10 minutes left to go. It's gonna be great. Also, we'll say this, if we do go trending and you take a screenshot of it, or if you're the first person to take a screenshot of us going trending on Twitter, you will possibly win a gift code as well, but you gotta be number 1. You gotta be the first one to check that one out. So be on the lookout of the trending page on Twitter. If we do go trending, it will be hashtag IDKPlayer. Make sure you take that screenshot because we will be all on top of it. These guys are really pushing the envelope in testing. Reyna, one of the drivers that will be racing tonight. One of the best drivers we actually have, so I'm really excited to see what he can do. There is the Marvel Comics number 34. That is Storch right now set for P7. Less than 10 minutes remaining till we get the drop of the green flag, and almost 1,000 people have already tuned into this live stream alone. We just saw right there. Let's go ahead and look back to that. This is going to be something I want to show actually all night. Watch this. This is what we talked about bumper hooking. We're going to slow it down here. You see the 5 there of Walter? You see the back bumper, the 34. Right now they're really testing on how much they can push. Storch, aka in the 34, kind of let off a little bit, but once you lift that car's rear tires just slightly off the ground, he is front wheel turning and the car just goes everywhere. It takes a lot of skill to be able to control these cars when a bumper hook happens. We've talked to the drivers multiple times early on. Don't be crazy. Sit nicely. Don't wreck each other. Make sure you race others the way you want to be raced. And right now, we just showed what a bumper hook could look like tonight. 8 minutes remaining, 176 watching. We'll be checking Twitter all night long, so make sure if we do go trending, you go ahead and take a photo of it. A lot of people are saying they're excited for the DINOCO 400 tonight. That's Matt, the Benedetto fan. Zach and Cheese showing where he is watching the race. You gotta love it. We are liking all these hashtags all night long, and this will not be the only event we will have. This is the start of a new era of iRacing events. That will be e-ticket. This is an e-ticket iRacing event. We love the theme. Who doesn't love the movie Cars, whether it's Cars 1, Cars 2, Cars 3? Even if you don't, you're a NASCAR fan. We all know what the movie Cars is by Pixar. Gonna be a lot of fun. 7 minutes remaining. Your triple-digit threat there. That's Gomez sitting on pit road. Croix in the Sinclair 62. Some people might be asking, why are we using Sinclair cars? Well, why is the Sinclair car allowed to race? Pretty simple, ladies and gentlemen. Sinclair, or DINOCO, is based off of Sinclair. Sinclair is one of the cars my dad actually wanted to see in the 400 as well, so we're happy Croix was able to go ahead and get that one done. But it's basically based off of Sinclair, so we went ahead and allowed it. We're going to go ahead and post a brand new poll in the chat. It's going to be a new poll right here. Will we have a... Oh, let me go ahead and back that one up so you guys can go ahead and vote in the chat. Will we have a comp yellow... No, will we have a caution? Will we have a yellow before the comp yellow? Comp yellow is lap 10, just want to point that out. Go ahead and answer that. 174 watching. Want to say thank you to everyone. 6 minutes remaining till we get going green. Want to say thank you once again to everyone that did try to go ahead and get into this event. Even though you were not in this event, doesn't mean you cannot be able to join more. This is the start of a new era, like we said before. Let's see how it all goes down. 38 drivers, only one winner. Multiple content creators in here. Here's the thing too, in some of the tests, these guys worked really well together, you know, but now that we're at the show, things kind of change. When you get the spotlight, drivers kind of change a little bit. Another thing is, mostly at tracks like Daytona and Talladega, thinning out the herd happens a lot. It's when one car wrecks and takes out a bunch of guys. When will we see our first DNF? I have no idea, but we will be able to see later tonight. Jones starting 31st. May, aka Morty. Minority. Hey, I'm gonna screw that last name up a lot, man. I'm so sorry, man. May told me to say his last name on stream. I know. Morinardi. And he's starting towards the tail end. 6 drivers that are in this race actually didn't even take the field yet. One of them being Sloppy Joe. Really curious to see what Joey Stone can do tonight. They are ready. They're excited. They have joint test races. They know what it takes to get it done tonight. They know about the bumper hooking. They know about staying out of other drivers' way. There's a lot of rules going down, so 5 minutes left. Let's go ahead and explain these rules before we go ahead and get started. The penalty tier system. It has been probably the greatest thing we've ever added since joining iRacing. We have L1, L2, L3, and L4 penalties that will be given out all night long. Simple, when a caution happens, if the driver that caused the wreck was pretty severe, we'll probably give them an L3. If you get an L4, you're basically kicked from the race. But an L1 penalty is an EOL penalty, an end-of-line penalty. Basically means, you know, it's late in the race, you're getting aggressive, but we get it. You know, you're trying to go for the win. We're just going to move you to the end of the line. You're going to have to go ahead and fight through the field again. Or an EOL means, you know what, we can't really tell who gave what. We can't really tell who did what wrong, etc., etc. You're going to get an L1. L2, 30-second black flag to be on pit road for 30 seconds. Yes, that is correct, 30 seconds. But if you do go a lap down, you will be able to get wave. An L3 penalty, this is where it gets big. You'll be black flag for 1 lap. And on top of that, you cannot get your wave around wave. Why you cannot give it wave? Pretty simple. It's because that penalty was so harsh, only iRacing can wave you. So the only way you can get your lap back is if you go ahead and get back on the lead lap, or iRacing waves you. Lions dropping the 36, my man. Thank you so much. You got 1,181 watching. Also, another penalty. This is the biggest one, an L4 penalty. You'll be automatically kicked out of the race. This will be given out to drivers that are going a lap down, that's not paying attention, not going below the WL line on the straightaways, or not holding their line in the corners. Also, we get out to drivers that were wrecking way too early. No need to get excited so early and going ahead and just start wrecking people like the bumper hook you just saw there from low minimum. So yeah, they'll be giving out all night long. Lions! They'll be giving out all night long. Sorry, kind of just forced myself there. Lions dropping the $36 super chat. Thank you so much. My voice will probably be shot by the time we get to the Xfinity race, let alone the end of this race. So, just want to point that out. Lions, thank you so much for that $36 super chat. Saying, go Lions, Tank Coat, the lone bonk squad driver, taking the field tonight. 3 minutes left and everyone's getting ready. That clock does not stop. What the? Huh? Is this guy in the race? What the hell? I don't remember there being a 44 car. Someone snuck in somehow. We gotta check here. We have 40 drivers. So yeah, this guy snuck in somehow. We're gonna have to go ahead and remove him from the race. Yeah, he's not in the race. I was like, what the? Yeah, if you're not in the group chat, you're not in the race. I don't know who gave him the code, but no. Do not give out the code. Just want to point that out. Do not give out the code. Admins! I'm gonna let the admins know right now. If someone comes in late, kick them out. Automatically, just kick them out. Let's see right now. We're gonna have Frank on speed dial. If anyone comes in late, boot them. Yeah, we don't want any issues, but yeah, someone must have leaked it. Not very happy about that. But it's all good. Don't worry. We're ready to go racing. To fix. For the start. All right, there we go. So we're gonna go ahead and EOL Tango Wolf for the start just because of the blinking issue. So you'll be starting from the tail end. Frank Horley, your race leader. These guys are gonna go around the road course as a celebratory act. They're doing their donuts because it's time. 1 minute remaining. 1:38. 1:38 remaining. 38 drivers. 1 winner. Shout out to Bean for that. Want to say thank you to everyone else out there. Nicholas Lyons. Lions dropping the $36 super chat. I'm very thankful for that. We'll see if that tank coat machine can go to victory lane. 176 watching. It's a smoke show down towards turn number 1, Gentry. In the number 42, DINOCO. We have 2 DINOCO machines, 1 Sinclair machine, a McDonald's number 26. Can McDonald's go to victory lane? Only time will tell. It's gonna be a lot of fun. You don't want to miss any of the action. Tell your friends to come in if they haven't already. This is an e-ticket iRacing event, and it's going to be a lot of fun. If we go trending on Twitter, might as well tell me in the chat so we can go ahead and see how that all goes down. But hopefully everyone's having an amazing night. Gotta love all the hashtags going on right now. I'm trying to like as many as possible. Hopefully you guys are all having a great night. 30 seconds remaining. 30 seconds remaining till we go ahead and get the green flag. I want to say thank you to all the super chats that have came through. 181 watching. This stream will be staying up. It will be staying up, so you don't have to worry about anything. This stream will be staying up. Horley, your race leader. Walter, P2. I'm excited. Hopefully you are as well. And the shot clock has expired. It's 11:30 here on the East Coast, which means one thing. Which means one thing. It's time to go racing. Frank Horley is your pole sitter. Walter P2, Frackelman P3, Schaffer P4. All 4 drivers up front are in a Cars 3 livery. That's something you just love to see. Smoke getting ready to subsidize. I also want to say thank you for Ethan for dropping down your $10 super chat. I don't know if I said that or not, but I was just so focused on the event. For anyone that does super chat tonight, just want to let you know we will say thank you at the end of the stream to every single person that does go ahead and super chat. No, we're not trending. You guys are just being funny. It's Nay and 40 that are saying it. There's no way. But hopefully everyone's having a great night. No way. Yeah, we didn't go trending, but it's all good. Hopefully everyone's doing well. We'll basically send me a picture if we go trending, and then you'll possibly get the $2 super chat, or not $2 super chat, the $10 code for the giveaway. That's if we go by it, by the way. That's if we get ahead and do it. Are you excited? Cars on the grid. Cars on the grid. Let's get ready to go racing. 38 drivers. 1 winner. 181 watching. It's time for the DINOCO 400. We'll also be using the emojis in the chat if you are a member. When we have Turn It Up will be our version of Crank It Up. Let's go ahead and get it started. The silence before all 38 engines roar to life. Let's have 38 drivers in here. So someone probably snuck in. Let me see. No, we kicked someone. Remember, we kicked someone. No, wait. We must have kicked someone. I think the guy that we kicked is in here. Yeah, he's still in here. We're good. We are good. Don't worry. The guy I kicked is on the leaderboard. Let's get ready for the action. Time to grid up. 30 seconds left. Frank Horley will be leading us down to the green flag. If this is your first ever IDK event that you'll be watching, make sure you subscribe with notifications on because there'll be more events on iRacing just like this one. You don't want to miss out on any of them. We have over 922 people tuned into this live stream before we even take the green flag. How about that? Let's get it started. Drivers getting ready to start their engines. It's the DINOCO 400. That's your top 10 left side of your screen. Horley, Walter, Frackelman, Schaffer, Greenwood, Rivers, Storch, Gentry, Jackson, and Krugz. Those are your top 10. Let's get it started. We have movement on the pavement. Let's go racing. Rusty, we see you in the chat. 195 watching before we get rolling off. We're dropping the green flag this time by 1 to go. Lights off. Let's get ready to go racing. Want to say thank you guys for everyone coming out. All of you guys that are viewing this live stream. Want to also say once again thank you to all the drivers that will be competing tonight. That's why we like to say those magical words that we say every single time. Ladies and gentlemen, Godspeed drivers. You are go for throttle up. Pace car is going to get ready to duck on a pit road this time by. We're going to get ready to light the fuse to go full throttle racing under the lights here from Daytona. Let's light them up, baby. It's time to go racing. Let's go ahead and turn off that background music to go ahead and get started. And now the only music we need to hear, the roar of the 38 engines. These Generation 4 stock cars getting ready to go wheel-to-wheel racing. Let's go ahead and start it up through 3 and 4. Before we get this one started, it's showtime. Frank Horley, Walter, Schaffer, and Frackelman. That's your fast four. 201 watching before we get the green flag. Let's start it up. Pace car getting ready to duck onto pit road, and we're getting ready to go racing that hard sharp turn down below the double yellow. Let's start it up. We're racing from Daytona. Horley with a great start there. Walter top side now goes wheel to wheel. That's the battle for first. Still wheel to wheel for second. A lot of these guys really giving each other room. A lot of guys elected to start on the pit road just in case an incident did happen. Wheel to wheel, that's for the lead right now. Right behind him still 2 by 2. Walter top side trying to side draft Horley. Can't get it done. Heading down the backstretch for the first time tonight. You got the 00 Frackelman all over the back bumper of Horley. He's just going all over the back bumper of him. Here comes Oak in the 28, right to the back bumper, inside lane advantage. Walter goes to the bottom. New leader here at Daytona. And the 5 decides to go right to the lead already. Who's going to lead lap number 1? Inside still Frackelman. There with Bean. Top side, there's 82 a Schaffer. He gets Rivers. Rivers top side. DLB TV there. That's Dustin trying to get to the back bumper of him. Lap number 1 in the books. It's Walter. 204 watching. 1 lap complete so far. Inside lane still looking like the advantage. Outside lane trying to get formed up. Lap 10 is the comp yellow. A lot of these guys trying to go ahead and hold on to their own. Being on the inside, he's there with the 00. Still Walter up front. Being looking top side. He's going to get the advantage. Contact. That was Frackelman. He made contact with Schaffer, but they keep it straight. We're roaring down the backstretch. Horley now takes the advantage on the top side. He's going to drop right back to the bottom. He started in the lead. Now he's going to get the lead back. He also gets Schaffer right behind him, the shiny wax number 82. Those two hooked up 1-2. Those are the Chevrolet duos. Top side, there goes the 73 Rivers. He's got Dustin top there. DLB TV now cracks into the top 6. Now looking for top 5. Inside lane still the number 21 at the line. 3 in, 3 out. Up to the new leader, it's Frank, it's Schaffer, it's Walter the third. Outside lane starting to get roaring a little bit. That's Rivers top side. Everyone holding their own. Up front still is the 21 Blinker Chevrolet. You also see drivers starting to form in. You got the 3 there. Reina cracking into the top 10. Lyles takes that spot. They're racing down the backstretch. Lot of great racing here early on. Nobody trying to do anything crazy. 3 up, 3 down. Getting ready to go 4 up, 4 down. Inside lane still Frank. Walrus now moving his way up into the top 15. Inside still going full throttle. You gotta love the action. Off turn number 4 this time by. You want to see where the top 20 are there on the left side of your screen. At the line, Horley, Rivers, Schaffer. That's your top 3. 4 laps in, and it's been nothing but hard-fought racing. Inside lane now, wheel to wheel. That's for the first spot. Also looking there in third, that's Schaffer. Schaffer trying to get to the back bumper of Horley. Top side is Rivers. Rivers now goes wheel to wheel. Rivers trying to go for the lead. He gets it for the time being. There with Dustin on the inside. Looks like the 34 Stores drops back just a little bit. Going to drop outside possibly the top 20 because the top 20 are all together. 219 watching. 4 laps in, and it is nothing but great racing. Rivers, your race leader, off turn number 4, coming to 5 laps in out of this 400 lap race, and it's the 58 of Lauren, now cracking into the top 5. You can see they're being very curious right now, not trying to go ahead and push the throttle all the way down, get 3 wide so early. It's only lap 5 right now. The racing is really well. Frank now second car inside lane. Also got right behind him is Schaffer. This front 4, this front 10 is doing very well. Just taking control of this race. Letting them know, listen, we got a comp yellow on lap 10. If your car is acting up a little bit, hold on to it. Don't go 3 wide. But right now, Walter is going to get forced 3 wide. Is anyone going to let him in line? There goes a 0-0. Frackelman holds him in line, and Frackle stays in P7. Here comes Dustin topside. He's gonna try to go real low. Oh, trouble, outside wall. There goes the 77 of Zemog. We're gonna keep it green, but he hit the wall a ton. Right now, still up front racing, 6 laps in. Horley sitting there in third. Now you got the 73 of Rivers on the inside. Lyles holding himself top side in the Fiber Fuel Chevrolet. Your community manager, Russell Cox, now works his way up into 8th. He's on the outside lane, staying nose to tail. Darian trying to work his way to the top 10 as well. Gotta love the racing action so far. Wheel to wheel still. Top side now goes Dustin to the point, to the lead here at Daytona. Oh, he kind of wiggled there. It looks like the 58 of Lauren kind of got in the back bumper of him. They dropped back just a little bit. Inside advantage there from Rivers. Dustin trying to get the run down the hill. There he goes. Up to lap number 6, on to lap number 7 of 100. And they're full in the gas. You see a lot of these guys very curious. They don't want to do anything crazy right now. We just said it because that comp yellow is right there. You don't want to get into any incidents right now. It's still Dustin topside. That outside lane gets such a great run off these corners, and that's one thing we're going to talk about a lot. If you can get hooked up about 10, maybe even 12 cars on the outside, you let alone 4 or 5, you're going to get that run down the hill. Whoa, 3 wide goes Lauren, and Rivers backs out of it just a little bit. Still 3 wide for the lead at Daytona. Yeah, it came out of line there. It got a little anxious off turn number 4 this time by. Oh, Dustin blinked just a little bit. Now stuck 3 wide there is the 56 of Lyles. At the line, Rivers your race leader, and they went from nice and organized to a little bit of crumbled up mid-pack. 8 in, 8 out. It's time to get to that comp yellow. Horley back to the lead on the outside. And we're just going to see how great of a run these cars get off that outside lane. That downhill move just gets them going so well, and you're going to see that happen a lot. Once again, get those guys hooked up on the outside. The inside might be the shortest way around, but the outside lane might be the fastest coming down to it. And they got 100 laps to decide where they're going to go ahead and set themselves up for the last 10 lap stint. That's basically about racing. This is a marathon. This isn't going to be some quick little race. Up front here, it's still now the 73 Rivers got a lap car there. A jaw coming up soon. 1 to go before we get to the comp yellow. And so far, it's been clean. It's been green. Frackelman nearly got a bump on. Big block there from Bean, and he blows way out of it, and that could have wadded up everyone. Lauren went right down to the bottom. Bean realized, listen, lap 9, we're about to get to the comp yellow. Hate to take out the whole field right away. Right behind him, 73 Rivers, all over the backbone of that 58. That 58's been aggressive all night long so far, the most aggressive car. You got to wonder how these drivers are going to act about that. Are they happy about it? Are they just like, whatever? But right now, wheel to wheel, who's going to be the control car? Off turn number 4, this time by. It's Frank, it's Lauren. Back to the stripe they go. Top side Bean. Is he gonna be the control car at the line? Yes, he does. Frank the Tank. Caution is out. Lap 10 out of 100. And I was holding my breath for those first 10 laps because you just hate to see guys get wrecked out. The poll said we were going to have a caution before lap number 10. We did not. And just like that, that's how it goes down. Get ready to bring up your Twitter. We're about to ask the question here very soon. Shaw was one of those drivers that laid all the way back. You see a lot of these guys back here as well. Looks like the 11 there is Z-Mog. Might have came down pit road, but he did get into that outside wall. Brown's one of those guys that stuck around in the back. Samuel Lugo. You can see the 06 of Fanning back here. The lads way in the back just holding on to their own. But just like that, you ran up front. You didn't have any issues. You got back to the line, and everything was good to go. Caution number 1 in the books here from Daytona. If you're just joining us, welcome. It was rush hour here at the big super speedway down here in Daytona. Let's get ready to answer the question of the day. Use the hashtag IDKPlayer on Twitter. Here is the question. The question is, we're waiting for, I gotta think of something good here. I gotta think of something really, really good here. What was the first movie ever made by Pixar? I want the title of the first movie ever made by Pixar. You guys go ahead and answer that on Twitter. We'll pick one lucky winner. You don't have to be the first. You just have to go in and answer it. Use the hashtag IDKPlayer. That's right, the hashtag IDKPlayer to go ahead and be entered into that giveaway. We will go ahead and let everyone know who that winner is. What is the name of the first ever Pixar movie made? 1,144 people have tuned into this live stream alone. 244 watching. Do we have pit stops here early on? Only time will tell. Outside lane, you can see those guys getting the wave around right now. Z-Mog was one of them, and we haven't had to give out any penalties. Don't ahead and name it in here. Go ahead and name it on Twitter. Gotta love the action here from Daytona. Well, Frank stays out. Pit road, though. Busy. Walter is down and in. The 73 of Rivers is in as well. You also got DLB. Some of these guys can get those tires on. Let's see what kind of advantage that holds. Well, at Daytona, you know, tires really don't make that big of a difference. But maybe on these restarts and the way they get the run down the hill, it might mean something here in the Generation 4 stock car. Because, once again, these runs are so big. I mean, you just have brand new tires. Even if it's just 12 laps, could make a big difference. You see the guys that stayed out. It was Horley, it was Lauren, it was Frackelman, Greenwood, Gilliam. Darian now drops in the top 10. And right now we're watching the race off of pit road, and it goes the 0-2 there, Dustin. Schaffer off of pit road. This triple threat off of pit road. Walter as well. The 10th place now to Raina. Raina's been pretty calm the first 12 laps. You got to wonder how this all goes down. It was white knuckle race in the first 12 laps. Now we race till lap number 100. We do have green-white checkers if it does happen to happen. We will have green-white checkers. Don't message me, guys. Just make sure you go ahead and tweet it out with the hashtag IDK. I know some people were just making that little mistake, but it's all good. It's going to be a lot of fun. Watch the 27 pit road. See what happened over here. A couple guys still in their pits. Well, we can't see the 27 right now. I wonder where the 27 is. Gentry is on the track. They're roaring around. And there is the Marvel Comics number 34. So some people were asking me, what happened? Oh, he's got nose damage. Let's see what happened. There must have been an incident on pit road. You're right. Let's go ahead and see what happened here. Slow it down for us. Oh, he's going to get right into the back bumper there at 64. Man, lifts him up and turns him around on pit road. A lot of these guys thought they can go ahead and clip through each other, but he just picked up Rodriguez. He's coming back down pit road, so he's going to be starting from the end of the line anyways, but it would have been an L1 penalty no matter what. We're trying to keep driver safety as clean as possible there, but just like that, the 27 back on pit road with an incident. We're getting ready for the restart. We're getting ready to go back racing. Let's go ahead and give out one of the winners. And Carlos O'Neill. It was not Frozen 2. I'm sorry about that. I said Pixar. Let's see who's going to get it right here. And Smith Brothers, I'll be DMing you later tonight. You have won that giveaway. 2 giveaways already in the books, and we just started, but we'll be having more giveaways later tonight, so don't miss out. 213 watching, got to 246 live viewers. Let's try it again. Restarting here from Daytona. Love the turnout. 100 laps. That will be the decider tonight. Over 1,100 people have tuned into this live stream alone, and you just gotta make that 1,200. It is not rigged, do not worry. I just pick a random driver, pace car, ducking on a pit road this time. Horley, Lauren, top 2. Let's get ready to go back to the action, this time by. Here we go. Greenwood in 3rd. We're racing once again from Daytona. Great jump there from Frank. He's going to go right to the point. Lauren drops down to the bottom. Greenwood gets no draft off. He's wheel to wheel there for 3rd. It's going to take a while for them to get up to speed down towards turn number 1 and 2. They should be full throttle as they enter turn number 3. Right now, inside lane stacked together. 4 cars at rest, pulling away just about a car length and half. Darian's on the inside as well. Outside lane trying to get formed up. Inside lane is still Bean. And you just gotta love the action right now. Horley inside. Oh, look at top side. That's Oak. He's trying to get a run there. He gets the O2 of Bullock with him. Yeah, they're going to get a nice run on that outside. That outside is looking very dominant. Here comes the 62 Sinclair machine on the outside, cracking into the top 10. Want to see if the top 20 are watching? Going to your left side of your screen. Sloppy Joey K. Joey Stone just cracks in. Inside lane, still dominant at the line. Greenwood leads his first lap of the DINOCO 400. And that blinker machine's trying to stay out all night long up front. Right now, top 10's looking really good. It goes Gomez, Cox, Cruz, Schaffer, Gilliam, Frackelman, Bullock, Lauren, Greenwood, and Horley. Whoa, a little bit of a drop to the bottom there. That was the 117. No one's trying to do anything crazy right now. It's just about who can stay out front without making any incidents. But right now, up front, Horley, your race leader, off turn number 4, this time outside lane. Watch this run they get down the corner. And Oak just makes up about a half a car length, just like that, just by having the hooked up on the outside. He has about 4 or 5 cars at rest. You guys want to remember this if you're a driver. Get 5 cars on the outside. You're going to get a nice run down the hill. And Greenwood brings Nitrate to the lead just for the time being. Horley on the inside, still holding his own. Outside lane, trying to get hooked up back together. You got Cox up there. Right now, inside lane is the 62 there. Also of the Sinclair machine. Nice, easy down the inside. Oh, we might have a tire down. No, it's just a little bit of a weight shift. That was Gomez. He's going to drop outside of the top 20. Doesn't like how well they're racing up front. Looking 3 wide was the 62. He's still looking at it right now. Inside lane, still at rest. Outside lane, trying to get hooked back together. Ben Fanning cracks the top 12. Haven't talked about Champagne all night. He's up to 11th on the outside lane. Great racing so far here from Daytona. Nobody trying to be that guy that goes in and takes anyone out. That's why you see so much separation from the drivers up in front. They're not trying to bumper hook. They're not trying to bump at all. Lauren has been the most aggressive so far, but he's his second car in line in that number 58 Octane Gain Chevrolet. Trying to get a nice view for you guys here. There you go. Frackelman in the 00, 3rd car line on the inside. He's been kind of quiet so far, not trying to do anything crazy, but look at this. Darian topside, it's a YouTube duo. It's DLB TV. It's Black Flags Matter. Make it a trio because Rusty Walrus is up there. Outside lane trying to get hooked together, but nobody's trying to go ahead and get up there so early. You can see Ben up there that actually stayed outside of the main pack for the first 10 laps. He's now worked to the outside. Now, will we have to see green flag pit stops? We're going to have to see how that goes down, but so far they're racing really well, but it takes one driver to make one little misstep. The mental game is something that really got into these drivers' heads early on. You can see Bean out front. His strategy was basically either ride around the back or stay up front. Darian into the outside wall, getting forced 3 wide. Ben's going to go down to the inside as well. Some of these guys, you can see they're just waiting all the way in the back, not trying to be involved in anything. And what's great about an iRacing race that is 100 laps, we don't see the action all compacted into just 30 laps. It's going to be all spread out, so you have to be here to really see how everything goes down. Right now, I see Joey Stone now working his way up to 17th. Evan working his way to 16th. Morinardi finally into the top 15, and those guys were waiting on the back because they didn't know what was going to happen here early on. Lauren all over the back bumper, that 21. Yeah, he's just waiting just a little bit. You just see the separation there from the 00 and the 58. That's why that inside lane can't get that big of an advantage. Just hit the apron. There was the 00. Off turn number 2 this time. They're full in the gas. Justin Champagne trying to work into the top 10. He's up to 8th. Inside lane there of the 82 car. That's Schaffer all in line on the bottom. Outside lane, though, trying to get formed up. Now they got 6 cars. Get ready to see Greenwood possibly go to the lead. That Nitrate 28, we talked about it pre-race before. Also, he is going to be one of those drivers you want to watch, even though he was so quiet in the duels. It's so quiet during speed weeks. Now running second here, 20 laps in. 81 laps to go. 1 car on pit road. That was Loris in the number 93 Experiment Machine coming out of pit road. Right now, wheel to wheel, that's for the lead. DLB TV, you can see he's just trying to watch right now, not trying to do anything crazy. Stay up front, not do anything nuts. But ladies and gentlemen, I think it's that time of the day. We got to go ahead and turn it up. Let's do it. Off turn number 4, they roll this time down the line, and I see what you guys are saying in chat. If it is true, you have to send me a screenshot, and then I'll go ahead and announce it on stream, but you have to go ahead and send me a screenshot to see if it's real. Top side there, Greenwood, he's getting hooked up there with DLB TV. Inside, though, Horley, 219 watching, got up to 244 live. That's something you just love to see. Oh, contact! Frackelman up into the 28, just a little bit. They had them both let off. Russell all on the top side had to let out of it as well, and that could have gone bad really quickly. 22 laps in, though, and Bean is just holding his own up front. Inside lane still at rest. Hold their own, sucked down to the bottom. You also see Darian there in the number 25, the last car inside the top 10. And so far, these drivers just holding their own. Lauren on the inside there with Frank. He's hooked together. The 28 there at Greenwood top side. And you gotta love what these guys are doing. Sticking together, but trusting each other very well. You see the 58 of Lauren getting a little bit anxious. Getting to the back bumper, that number 21. Not doing anything crazy, though. Just trying to get him to keep him out in front. You're not gonna see a lot of lead changes right now, including early in the race, but outside lane, you can just see they're really testing the waters right now. How many cars does it take for them to get hooked up? They're carrying the driver that's on that outside lane to the lead. It's happened multiple times, but you just see the difference. Inside lane just has a line of cars. Outside lane, though, has about 6, maybe 7. You see the number 19 there of Valentine working his way into the top 10. Off turn number 4, it's still Frank the Tank, your race leader. Gotta love the action. Inside lane still holding their own. This is the DINOCO 400. Lap 25 this time by out of 100. Be 25% complete. Inside lane goes the 00. That's Frackelman. He got to the back bumper. Now look at Rusty looking 3 wide. Yeah, he just looks underneath that 02 car just a little bit, trying to go ahead and find a way under him. The back end of the pack, though, they're all at line on the inside. Joey Stone sitting there in 19th. You just gotta love these group of guys right now. It's really sitting together. A lot of people expected a caution, maybe even 2 by now. And the only caution we've had has been that comp yellow. And Frank the Tank, we've talked about Horley pre-race. We talked about him a lot. We said he was gonna be the one you gotta beat early on. He stays out front. It's gonna be hard to get around him. But right now, 25 laps in, he has led the most laps. Outside Oak there in the nitrate machine. Top 2 lines, still the same drivers, but you see some movement in and out. You can see the 11 there of Gomez now cracking in the top 16. He drops low. You got Lyles trying to play around a little bit. Gary Owen back there in 20th. A lot of these guys are so nervous about there being an incident out front. Even though they have 2 fast repairs, they're really holding on to, I think, about halfway. I would say about halfway. You're going to start seeing drivers make a little bit more daring, anxious moves. Right now, 3 wide though. You got Rusty still 3 wide back there. You got the 62 of Krutz on the inside. They really started shuffling together, but they're still doing everything they need to do. Outside lane trying to get formed up once again. 82 there. Schaffer kind of hit the apron a little bit. Holds back that inside lane just a little bit. Every time I drive on the inside lane, that's about 3rd car line, 4th car line, even the 5th car line. If they hit that inside lane, they hit that little bit of that apron. It's going to slow down that inside lane momentum. That's why the outside lane is going to be so crucial. Can they stay up there? Can they hold on to their own? That's what we're trying to be able to see. Look at DLB looking top side. Rusty looking to the outside as well. We could see a 3 wide this time. Oh, big block there from DLB. Oh, blocked him. Rusty now looking to the inside. 3 wide. He goes. Man, what a move. Russell Cox now goes to the inside. He's up to 2nd. He's trying to take the lead, and Ben Fanning's going to go with him. The 28 there, that was Oak, goes from 1st car line on the outside to Sia. He's going to get blown by everyone. Cox to the lead. Horley 2nd. Frackelman backs out of it on the inside. Just saw, we talked about right there, that inside lane gets formed up a little bit. Rusty just saw that opportunity. Get that run on the outside. Oh, he gets tagged there by Bean. And they're going to save it. Yes, they do. No, they don't. Big wreck. Turn 3. There they go. Schaffer goes around and they're wrecking big time. Caution's out. Oh, they're not wrecking all. They all saved it. They actually all saved it. Wow. I thought for sure you get a car sideways in the middle of the field like that, it's over. Schaffer goes around. Caution's out. Lap 28 out of 100. Rusty wasn't holding up, man. He was just going to do what he can to stay there. We throw the caution because we thought for sure someone was going to get hit. But what it did do is it separated the field by a lot. You can definitely see right here, so many cars separated. So it's the right call to throw the caution, but let's see what happened here. Caution's out 2nd time today. Trying to get a view here on Schaffer. Some of these guys really locking up over here. Let's go ahead and see what Schaffer saw. So it's a very aggressive move. You can definitely see right now, but it all jumbled up on the inside. We probably won't be given a penalty out here just because they've been racing so well, but we're going to see how it all starts. So it first starts here. You see Rusty gets on the inside. He made such a daring move. He actually hit the apron. Saves it, though. Watch this. He went to the outside. Right now in the middle, you see Ben in the 06 really trying to go ahead and force the issue there. Rusty's going to come down. Not clear from what we can see. Now, yeah, he's clear. Comes down in front of Bean. Bean wasn't letting up just a little bit to the back bumper, but they really did save it. Yeah, you can just see, I mean, all over the place right now. Has no control of that car, but then gets it refired just like that. Able to keep full control of it on the apron. And you see the 00 reacted to it, thinking that he was going to go in and take out the field. In reality, they saved it, but the 82 of Schaffer goes right around on Darian's nose. Might catch the back end here of the 25. And a lot of these guys back here had to just completely slow up. Look at Bruce. What a wreck avoidance here by Bruce. Rodriguez avoided it as well. Oh, no, Rodriguez made contact. I didn't even see that. The 64 went sideways right in front of everyone. Look at Sloppy with the Garage Guys Chevrolet, just seeing the whole impact of that. And they actually went on the hill there in turn number 4. Caution is out 2nd time today here from Daytona. We're going to watch a replay here once again. I want to see who had the best view of this. And we're going to go ahead and ride on board here, actually. Oh, well, we screwed that one up. Screw that one up just a little bit. We're going to back up for a second. I want to ride on board with Darian, because Darian just had the full view of everything. We're going to go in the cockpit right here and see exactly what he saw. We're going to go in slow. Now, let's go speed it up. Yeah, that whole inside lane really checked up. Even though no cars were really taken out of it, we just had to throw the caution because so many guys in the back would have been separated. The right thing to do was to throw the caution. We're going to rack them and stack them. We'll be back in it. And just like that, that's how they stack up. Cautions out, lap 29 of 100. I don't think one person's had to use a faster pair, but now Volts and Fanning, your top two. Coming down pit road is Luke, and Bean has gotten... Wow, Bean is, I think, is the first car on pit road. These guys must have stayed out. They must have pit during the comp yellow to get track position, but right now we're getting ready to go back racing. When we restart this one, it'll be 70 laps to go. Want to say thank you to everyone showing up. 1,400 people have showed up. Show us a photo using the hashtag IDKPlayer. Tweet it out, and we want to go ahead and see where you're watching this race from. You go ahead and tweet a photo of either a screenshot of you watching the race or a photo of you watching the race somewhere on Twitter using the hashtag IDKPlayer. You will be entered into the next giveaway. Let's keep those hashtags coming. You gotta love it. Hopefully everyone's having an awesome, fantastic night. And we're giving no EOLs, no penalties. We're going to give no penalties to that. Not because of anything crazy, but, you know, Rusty saved the car, being let off, and you just saw the 00 kind of brake check there. Not because he wanted to, but because he had to avoid the wreck. So the right thing to do there is to not give the penalties, let these guys regroup, reform, and fire it back off. We can't really go ahead and put the blame there. So first, actual caution and no issues. So we just want to put it like that. If the whole field would have been taken out, we probably would have had an actual, you know, full-on caution, but we did not need it. We're getting ready, not full-on caution, no, full-on penalty, but we did not need it. Pace car ducking onto pit road this time by Volts, Fanning, top two, Kreutz, Reyna, top four. Here we go to the restart zone. We're racing again. Great run by Fanning. He's going to get the lead on the outside. Reyna's there to help him. Right now, wheel to wheel heading back towards turn number 1, and it's the 30 or the 27 on the inside. Volts first laps led tonight. He's holding his own down there. We got Croix. He's there as well. Bean, I believe he came down pit road. Now third car line on the inside, but outside lane, it's Benjamin Fanning in the 06 Cars 2 machine. One of the lone Toyotas in this field. Top side goes the 58 of Lauren. He's still dead even. Outside lane, not really formed together. A lot of these guys really watching themselves as they head down to turn number 3. Ben's going to try to clear here, and he's going to do it. Fanning to the lead here at Daytona during the DINOCO 400. Outside lane, great run there. Reyna's going to get hooked up together with the 28 of Greenwood. At the line, 32 out of 100, nearly halfway through this event. Yeah, they're really hooked up together well on the inside, but the outside lanes just seems to be more formed together. Reyna to the outside in the gold number 3 Dale car. You gotta love it. He's trying to shoot to the lead. Wheel to wheel action, Fanning on the inside. Oh, look at 3 wide there. That's Kreutz. He's gonna force Volts 3 wide. Oh, he decides to back out of it. You can definitely see Frackelman wasn't giving that 27 any room. That was about to be a recipe for disaster, but they went ahead and pulled the e-brake there. They're going to go right back to it. Wheel to wheel off turn number 4 this time. They're roaring back to it. Outside lane, Greenwood. You got to see how much he loves that outside lane. Doing a very good job inside lane, though. Just staying together, not trying to do anything crazy. Inside lane advantage still now. Reyna outside Greenwood. Ben now moves the second car on the inside. Outside lane has the triple threat. He has the 25, the 0058, roaring off turn number 2. Nice little flyby there. Rusty drops down to the bottom. He's got the 4 there. Reyna, oh, a little bit of slide there from Trem. He goes back to the middle. Tinsley there in the Apple I car. A lot of those guys really working together, staying in the back. Reminds me a lot of old classic NASCAR racing we see right now. A lot of these guys staying in the back. Incidents happening here and there. You got to wonder if the big one does happen to happen, How bad will it be? Off turn number 4 this time. Greenwood, Lauren, top 2. They're side by side at the line. Greenwood leads a lap. He's in the DINOCO 400. If you're just joining us, welcome. It's rush hour here for the Daytona International Speedway. Frackelman looking to the outside there. The 58 could look 3 wide. That would be the battle actually for about 4th. There goes Darren, snucks into the inside. Gets to the back bumper of the 58. Oh, he's getting a huge shove there by Gomez. Frackelman has to back out of it 3 wide. Horley held 3 wide as well. You got Kreutz there on the inside. Everyone just holding their own, not trying to do anything crazy. Off turn number 4 this time. Greenwood, your race leader. You got Rain on the inside as well. Right now, still wheel-to-wheel action. This is racing. This is Daytona. Outside lane, Lawrence still holding his own. Let's go ahead and drop back to the end of this line here, because I want to show you guys who is just holding their own back here. You got Trent. You got the 66 as well. That's Jackson. This is your top 20 from here on out, and they are just really spread out. Nobody trying to do anything crazy because they know when it comes down to the end of this race, they got to go like hell. They got to go full throttle, and they got to make their way through this field. Off turn number 4 this time. You got Rain on the inside. Greenwood there as well. Lauren getting a little bit of shove there from Darren. Darren looks to the top side. Maybe 3 wide. A huge gap in the middle. Thought someone was going to try to close it going 3 wide, but at the line, Lauren's your race leader. Gomez getting a little feisty there on the top side. Inside Reyna, inside Greenwood. Top 2 right now, wheel to wheel. Top 4 wheel to wheel. 2 by 2 make it 6 rows deep as they race their way off 2 down the backstretch once again. Now Greenwood holding his own. Champagne look 3 wide. Now drops back on the inside. Here comes Darian. 3 wide. Shoots the gap. Through the middle. Gets help there from Gomez. Gets a little bit of a shove there. He's going to be able to clear him. Yes, he does. Barely cleared him. And just like that, black flags matter to the lead. 3 wide, that's Horley. Now they're getting a little bit more comfortable going 3 wide right now, and you gotta love it, it's amping up. Now top side, looking to get it back, that's Greenwood. He hooks up there with Gomez. Inside lane, not getting an advantage. Greenwood, great slingshot to the lead, to the inside at Daytona towards turn 1. Horley loses all that draft. He drops back just a little bit. Lauren getting 3 wide there just for a second. Now back to 2. Inside lane, still full throttle ahead. Outside lane, you see they're really amping up. Justin Champagne didn't like what he saw. He drops way back to the back now. Inside lane, still at rest. Darian led it for 1 moment. Now it's back to Greenwood. Now it's Gomez top side. You can see when they just get out of line like that, it's so easy to move around. There goes the 117 of Gomez, the triple threat, the lone triple-digit number. He is your race leader here at Daytona. Lauren might be going 3 wide here, being almost got to the back quarter panel. Him at the line. Gomez, Lauren, Greenwood being top side. Still 2 by 2, and they're racing deep. Lauren back to it. You can see these guys aren't scared to go 3 wide, but man, if you make it 3 wide, you can just see the huge run you get. That's what I'm really curious to see. If they're going to stay hooked up 2 by 2 here, and they give each other a lot of space through the middle, if you're the second car in line on the inside or the outside lane, you might go for it. You might go ahead and take the lead. Just like that, Lauren drops down in front of Gomez. Nose to tail on the inside. You gotta love it. Oh, Gomez up the bar. Bean having to wall out of it a little bit. Frank just skins the wall. Outside lane might lose some time there. Back to the line though. Gomez and Lauren. Gomez led that lap. Dropping down the inside. Now it goes Horley and Gomez. Wheel to wheel. You got Lauren there on the inside. 3 wide Fanning. That's back there for 8th. And they're pushing the envelope. They're really trying to test these cars before we get to the halfway mark. You saw very early they were nice and relaxed. Now it's amping up. Outside lane Horley. Inside lane Gomez. Back 2 by 2. Fanning going through the middle. He now becomes the 3rd car in lane on the outside. That Toyota trying to go to victory lane. Remember, $100 on the line. It's a 100-lap race. Oh, outside wall Frackelman. Yeah, he kind of hit it. He's going to go way back at the line this time. Gomez and Horley. Even though it's a 100-lap race and you're thinking about going hard later, you might want to test the waters before we get to lap 100. That's what these guys are doing. Gomez on the inside. Horley topside. Lauren there with the 21. They're dead even as they race down the backstretch. Got a lap car right ahead of them. That's Tango Wolf. Gonna go ahead and get out of the way there. Right now it's the 58 on the inside. That's Lauren. Through turns 3 and 4 once again. Horley still outside lane, not using the top end of the track, but Schaffer moves his way back into the top 5. It's the same crowd. You see them all night long. That actually wasn't Tango. That was the 93 of Lawrence. He's going to go another lap down. That experiment machine hasn't been right all night long. 41 laps in, 60 laps to go. A lot of these drivers are realizing they're really comfortable with each other. We have a great group of drivers here, and it's showing very well. Inside lane, Gomez kind of gets on that apron just a little bit. Outside lane, Holy trying to get a run off the corner. They should be dead even as they hit the back stretch. There they go. Inside lane really doing well. We haven't talked about some of these drivers before at all tonight. You got Lions there in the tank coat 36, way back there now, about in the 13th spot. Right now, Will, that's Darian. The black flags matter in the inside. Right now, outside Fanning. Everyone just waiting for their prey. Testing the waters. That's what you love to see when they go 3 wide. There hasn't been any incidents yet. So far, they're all batting 1,000 going 3 wide. Gomez on the inside. Horley topside, dead even as they enter 1. Lauren's really testing them right now, kind of giving these little shoves to the 117. So far, there hasn't been any issues of bumper hooking, but so far, that's why that inside lane's getting so big of an advantage. Lauren isn't being as conservative as other drivers. He's just being very neutral. You know, might be a little bit aggressive here and there, might get a little feisty, but right now, down the backstretch, he is the reason Gomez has been able to stay out front so long. He just gets to that back bumper so well. Right now, racing their way through 3 and 4 again. Top side, Horley. He's there with the 82 of Schaffer. They're going to roar down the hill this time by, and Schaffer needs to get to the back bumper of Horley, and Bean wants to take the advantage on the inside. Inside lane, rolling well. Gomez there with Lauren. The 28 of Greenwood trying anything he can, as a lot of these guys go single file way in the back. That's a great strategy called by a lot of these guys. A lot of them have the same mindset. You see Joe hasn't really tracked the top 10. That's Joey Stone. He's sitting there in 17th. He's looking around. Maybe we should play with these guys up front. Gets a little too feisty. Drops it way to the back. It's been a great event on hand so far. Gomez inside. Horley now trying to get a run to the outside. Schaffer is there. It looks like Luke lost the draft, and he's going to jump down to the bottom of the track. There he goes, nice and easy. And your race leader, Gomez, is going to stay out in front. Bean's got to try to find a strategy to get these guys hooked up on the outside. Maybe he should drag the brake just a little bit and get them all hooked together. I think if that happens, we can see this outside lane really get a nice run off the corner. You can see, just like this, they're not hooked together very well, but they're still getting great runs off of 2 and off of 4. Gomez, top side, now moves Lauren down to the inside. Bean might be looking 3 wide here. And you're just going to see, can they make that outside lane work? You know, Gomez is doing very well. Same thing with Bean. Now Lauren is in the inside advantage. Right now in the catbird seat. Now goes to 28 there at Greenwood. Darian's been doing very well up front. Now sitting inside the top 5. One of the main drivers has been sitting up front. Looks like the 64 Rodriguez is going to duck it down to pit road. One person we haven't talked about all night, Jaw West, right now they're sitting in 13th. Inside lane, all hooked together. Outside lane, trying to get something moving. And just like that, we talked about on the broadcast, these guys are going to do anything they can to get that outside lane working, because when it comes down to it, you want to see if you can get that lane rolling. Gomez and Lauren, 1-2. Bean all over the back bumper of the 117. 209 watching, and it's going to be a move to the bottom for Gomez. That move might have actually slowed down the inside lane just a little bit. You can just see a little bit of a check up there. The outside lane kept it full in the gas. Now it goes Fanning, second car outside lane. It goes DLB, third car outside lane. Dustin trying to do anything he can. If you guys don't know, Dustin's making a video on the DINOCO 400. I don't know when it's going to be uploaded. Whoa, big wiggle there from Gomez. Lauren just got into the back bumper of him. Gomez holding his own. Oh, he's going to drop to the back. He wasn't happy about that hit. And just like that, Gomez backs out of it. He didn't like that Lauren was behind him. That's probably why he moved to the outside lane too. He didn't like that 58 really bumping him. Now moves Horley down to the inside. Some of these guys going a couple laps down. Might be a strategy move. Might just be them losing the last. But right now, off turn number 4 this time. It's the 21 of Bean. Outside fanning. Their wheel-to-wheel DLB moves to the second car outside lane. About to get the cross flag, so get ready to open up Twitter. Get ready to open up Twitter. Because when we get to the halfway lap, if you tweet out hashtag IDK player with the driver you do not want to win the DINOCO 400, you have a chance to enter to win a $10 PlayStation, Xbox, or Steam gift code. So once we get to lap 50, tweet out hashtag IDK player. We'll see if you are right. Off turn number 4 this time. Mods, please take control of the chat. Mods, please take control of the chat. Morinardi going down to the inside. 208 watching. Orley still hooked together on that inside lane, man. They're doing really well staying together. Oh, outside looks Oak. Oh, he's going to get just to the outside of that 58. He's going to hook up there with the 06. Once we get to lap 51, we are halfway. And it's been a great, oh, outside wall, there goes the 82. He's gonna bounce off of it. That was Schaffer. He made a big move to the outside and he just lost full control of it. He keeps it clean, but how much damage is on that 82? He's gonna lose a lot of spots. See, everyone just dropped right to the inside when they saw that 82 smack the outside wall. Shiny Wax drops outside of the top 10 back to 14. Yeah, man, he just hit the outside wall big time. Trem is going to be right with it. We can't see really any damage there on the 82, but up front now, Greenwood still on the outside, doing it with Bean. If you pick Bean to win this race, you're in a great start. You're in a great spot because right now that man is just pushing it. I want to say a big shout out to everyone checking it out. Next lap, we'll be halfway through this race, and we've had over 1,600 people tune into this event alone, and it's looking great. $203 watching. Inside lane, it's Black Flags Matter, staying it. He's holding on to it. Yeah, we're going to check back here in the back of the pack, because this is what really matters right here. See the outside lane? Not that many cars on the outside as the inside lane. But the big difference between iRacing and NASCAR Heat is that even though you don't have as many cars on the outside lane compared to the inside lane, doesn't mean you can't get these big runs. Look at that. Ben is wheel-to-wheel there at the 21 of Horley. Now he gets to the back bumper of Oak. Now he's probably going to get to side-by-side with Oak, but it wasn't able to get it done because there's checkup on the outside, and the inside lane formed up very well. If you're about 2 cars down on the outside compared to the inside lane, and that outside lane is working really well, you're going to just see a huge shift of momentum. And we've already seen it really this race. They get 3 wide and they just go ahead and stall out the inside lane. So if you see 3 wide action, get ready to see that inside lane stall out. Little bump there from DLB, gets the 06 of Fanning out in front. One thing we weren't really curious, oh, being below the apron. Slows up the inside lane, and we got a wreck in the back. Caution is out. Darian outside wall, huge wreck in 3 and 4. Bruce is involved. Schaffer's involved. Croix is involved. Caution is out at the halfway mark. Darian into the outside wall. Champagne gets around it. Tinsley got tagged as well. Gentry gets around the outside, and they're still wrecking. Jesse Jones without a nose. What happened? And Bruce's nose is all bent in. The 00 Frackelman has suspension damage. Joey Stone might have had a little bit of an incident, but he's going to get through it. Gary Owen gets through as well, and the caution is out, and it was pandemonium down towards turn number 3 and 4. Caution's out 3rd time today. Let's go ahead and see exactly what happened. We were watching the leaders when it happened, but oh man, I think it's going to be for Darian. We're going to see right here. So, oh, yeah, at first I thought Bean might have started it because he went below the apron and people checked up, but no. The 3 gets pinched there by the 25, but was he going low? I don't know. There goes the 27 into Croix, and Jesse Jones had the full 25 lifted on his nose. You're going to see, man, he's going to hit this outside wall big time. Whoa, just gets the whole car turned around. Look at Trem trying to get through it. Oh, he just got tagged, and that 26 is going to hit the outside wall. Sloppy gets through it, and the 73 Bruce in the Rev and Go machine. The whole lid is just lifted up on that car. Try to get a better view here, but we're going to see it real time. Oh, and he got in the back bumper there at Tinsley. He lifted Tinsley up. Oh, man. And we talked about it's all a mental game. A lot of these guys were not prepared for an incident because they're racing so well. Zemo getting through it. Tango gets through it. And Darian along for the ride. I don't know how we're going to give a penalty to one of these two. It's going to be one of the two. Or probably just both probably going to get an EOL, but we're going to see right now. I mean, so there's a big block there by the 58 that really... Oh, it might actually be the 58. That might be getting an EOL or something like that. Yeah, it was a huge block on him. And Darian just couldn't save it. And up the track, just a dart. Bam! Right into the 25. The Sinclair machine gets involved as well. That's Croix. And he's going to get hit here on the side as well. Oh, Jaw got in it as well, but Jaw blinked. That's why the 62 got so much air. The 31 of Jaw got involved. Oh, the 00 of Frackelman got the left side suspension all bent up. They were wrecking everywhere. How did Joe get through it? I have no idea. Look at him on the brakes. And the garage guys, number 8, will live to see another lap. And just like that, caution is out once again. Pit road, busy, busy, busy. I wonder if everyone's got to come down pit road. Lions will now be your control car, your race leader. We're trying to find the lead pack. We can't find it. Oh, there they are. Caution is out for our third time today. And it was pandemonium in 3 and 4. Wow. We are officially halfway through the DINOCO 400. Darren's going to get out just in time. Let's see. We're going to go ahead and give a penalty out here, so... We're going to do this. I'm looking at that replay. Who gets an L1? So I don't want to give any more than L1 here because the racing hasn't been absolutely crazy. There hasn't been a driver that's been absolutely over the top. So hopefully we don't have to give out any L2 or L3s here, but probably got to go ahead and give one to the 58 here because that was the block. I believe it was the block of the 58 that caused that incident. I can't really blame it on Darian or Reyna. Reyna went down the inside to avoid the 25. The 25 got a huge block there by the 58. Telling Frank right now, L1 58 car, so Lauren will be heading to the back of the field. Getting ready for a restart this time by Lions in Greenwood. Tank Co out front at Daytona. Has a big chain reaction. There hasn't been a single wreck yet that I can really say someone who's with like the full blame can go on that one person, but that's something I love to see. You know, that means these drivers are really committed to their racing. They're not really trying to ruin anyone's race, but you just gotta give it there. The 117. We're getting ready to go back racing. About an 8-9 car incident. It's time to go back. Yes, that is great racing. Only 3 cautions and 50 laps. You gotta wonder how this is gonna end. Lions in Greenwood, we're back.
Green flag.
Tank Coat back to the lead, and a horrible start there by Oak. Orley on the outside. Lions and Fanning hooked up on the inside. You gotta see what Reyna's gonna do here. Yeah, I was just saying, right to the back bumper of that 06. Now the 06 gonna go top side here. Probably go wheel to wheel with the 36. Wheel to wheel action back again from Daytona, and that wreck didn't scare anyone. It's Fanning to the lead. It's Fanning to the point. Will he go down to the inside? Fanning's trying to go to clear on the inside this time. Oh, he's clear. I don't know if he's gonna go down though. He wants to stick up there with Oak. Oak is doing Oak is a really good driver right now, you know. If a car is out in front of him, he's respecting it. If there's a car behind him, he's respecting it as well. Right now, Ben sitting on the outside might be a long-term game for that 06. It's all about finding the drivers you really trust halfway in this race. What have you learned? That should be the question every driver needs to be asking themselves. Do you know something's gonna happen? Oh, Champagne! In the 38. Going 3 wide right now. He's going to lose a lot of time. Nobody decided to go with him. DLB TV might go ahead and clear himself. At the line, though, it's Lyons on the inside. It's Fanning top side. He's there with Greenwood. Reyna. Looks like he actually avoided that wreck with very minimum damage. He's on the inside there. Second car. Roaring off turn number 4, Fanning, top side. We just talked about it right there. Oak is just, you know, he's a team player, keeping it going. One driver we're going to talk about all night, it's Gomez. It's the combustor number 11 Chevrolet. One of the drivers I said probably has the best shot of winning this race is that number 11. He's sitting there, 3rd car in line. And a lot of notables up front. Gentry now working his way into the top 10. Rusty back in the top 10. Champagne able to do a little bit of a rebound. He's on the outside lane. I think the 5th car top side. Lugo drops down to the inside. Rusty gives him a little bit of room there. Inside lane, still the dominant outside lane. Here goes Fanning. Ben Fanning to the point, to the lead here at Daytona. 207 watching, and it's all Ben. That Toyota Camry on the inside, he's flying. Back wheel to wheel racing. Oh, looking 3 wide there was Lyons. A little bit of a blink there from Champagne. Outside lane, still holding their own. Got the 21 there of Horley trying to look to the outside. Big run there by Gomez, trying to go to the outside there. I believe that's DLB. Dustin now looking at the outside here at Champagne. There's not a lot of room to work with here at Daytona, and that's what's very interesting about this race. You know, you can really only shove about 3 cars. We've seen people go 4 wide before that has worked, but it's very, very rare. Top side look being that time, not going to do it. Still Greenwood on the outside. And a lot of these guys are really trying to hold their fast repairs together. They're not trying to go ahead and lose a fast repair. A lot of these guys have their 2 fast repairs before the halfway mark. And we talked about that in the driver meeting. We talked about that pre-race. You have 2 fast repairs before the halfway mark. You have the advantage because some of these guys, I guarantee, have already had to use their fastie. And now they're already down 1. It's going to really amp up later down the line. Darren about to go 1 lap down. Inside lane, still Fanning, holding his own. Lyons there as well. Rusty just peeks to the inside below the WO line, trying to see what he can see. Whoa! Both of them had the same idea. That was Horley and Greenwood. Yeah, you can see, you know, Oak really pulled up. Really gave a lot of room there for Bean to go down the inside. I don't know if that was planned or maybe they just made it work out, but right now top 2 went top side, top 2 now inside. 60 laps in, next time by 40 to go. Laps are ticking, tick-tock, tick-tock. Even though we have 41 laps to go, very soon we will be down to 10 laps to go, 20 laps to go. You just got to wonder, how well are these guys going to try to stay hooked up? Justin Champagne, top side, in that beautiful machine. He's getting it done. Oh, Sloppy Joe, nose damage. We didn't get to see it on stream. Oh, Darian slides up. Trying to hold his own, everyone keeps it clean. He was on the break, but Joe's got a lot of nose damage. I don't know exactly what happened, but man, that whole nose is crinkled up. He's gonna need a caution. Champagne, your race leader, drops down to the inside, and just like that, we've seen it all night long. The guys on the outside continue to be so dominant that they're able to just get around. Oh, he's gonna go back to the outside again. Oh, not trying to give him any advantage. That's Lauren back into 3rd. The 0-2 of Bullock. There you go. Dustin, DLB TV, Team YouTube is out front here at Daytona. 40 to go. At the line, Lauren trying to get to the line. He's going to lead it. And we just seen it over and over again. That outside lane's looking really well. And a lot of drivers know that. They're jumping ship, going topside. And Lauren is going to clear himself. He's going to go down to the inside. Gomez top side there with the 3 Arena. Oh, DLB is going to get to the back bumper. Oh, man, Jesse Jones still has damage. Was there a wreck that I don't know about? Gomez still on the outside. This front group has done a really good job really holding it together, and you can just see it all night long. You know, the same group of guys have been able to stay out front. They've been able to really understand how they're racing together. Reina's one of them, comers and goers all night long. 63 laps in. This is a classic NASCAR race. That's basically the best I can explain it right now. And a lot of the hardcore iRacing viewers or iRacing drivers, they love seeing races like this because you very rarely see races like this in iRacing. You see a lot of wrecks, you see a lot of cautions. Unlike tonight, it has just been clean and green for the most part, besides the 2 cautions and the comp yellow. Oh, and that inside lane hit the apron again. Get ready to see Reina get a run. It's all about positioning yourself to be in the right place at the right time. You know, 63 laps in out of the 100. They've been doing such a great job just holding together. Outside lane, sticking together well. Look at Z-Mog there, second car top side. He has just been doing such a great job holding his own. Don't go anywhere at the end of this race. We have 202 watching. Get ready for more action. NR Night in America. The Chase Cutoff Race from Homestead, Miami Speedway. And after that, we're back on iRacing for the YouTube Pro Series Playoff Cutoff Race at Talladega. So if you love Super Speedway racing, Talladega will be race 3. And then race number 4, Xfinity, will be going to Michigan. 3 wide, goes Fanning. Z-Mog got forced in a little bit of an issue there. Not very happy about that. He's going to drop back, way back. Actually, just a little bit. Maybe he gets hooked up here with someone. Inside lane still holding their own. They still have the majority of the field hooked up to the inside. But the hardcore drivers on the outside are really making it work. Reina is there. He's got the back bumper, the 06 of Fanning. I would say about lap 70, now we're going to really see these guys start going like hell. You know, he still got 2 faster pairs. See Z-Mog, he didn't back out all the way. He's sticking to that outside because he still knows he has the faster pairs. He knows if he's going to win this race, he's got to know how to go 3 wide. Same thing with Champagne. Champagne through the middle. Forces Fanning to the top side. Now I'll say one thing, one of the most annoying things in iRacing is when you get forced 3 wide, you know, you're sitting on the middle lane, maybe just holding your own, you see a driver just beat you to the punch to the inside. Now you got to make sure you don't hit that outside wall. At the line, Gomez. Gomez leads that one 66 out of 100. Lauren on the inside. Hooked up there with the 117. NR9 America will be, Xfinity Series from the NR 2003 will be at Michigan. Yeah, not iRacing. 2 iRacing races, 2 NR races. And right now, it's just all night of action. Wheel to wheel, Reina and Gomez. Gomez gets that nose out in front. But you're just going to see, once again, watch this 3 car just get that huge run down the hill. Oh, man, and Gary Owen has nose damage. Did I miss something? If a wreck did happen, I don't know how far back it was. We got 211 watching, but a lot of these guys towards the tail end must have been involved in something. 67 out of 100. You can see they're starting to amp up a little bit. A lot of these guys trying to be at least in the top 10 by lap 70 because it's going to be a long hill to climb up once you get down the last 30 laps. I've been in these situations before in iRacing, you know. You get these long green flag runs sometimes with a good group of guys. It's hard to get through the field. If you're up front racing, you're doing a really good job. If you're in the back, you're about 15th, 10th. You know it's going to take a while to get up to where you need to be. Don't just wait till lap 10. I think if you're about 15th, you're about 18th, about 17th, you might have to start tracking your way up a little bit by lap 70, and we're getting down to it right now. Lap 68 out of 100, and that inside lane is looking great. You're up front right now. You want to defend every single spot. Gomez and Reina, wheel to wheel. Trying to get a good view here. TV3, yeah, that's where we gotta go. Reyna, your leader on the outside, and Champagne knows that spot way too well. Top side, now he's sitting there in second on the outside. Inside lane not getting formed up the way they want. Gomez now cracks in the top 5. Great strategy there from Zmog. Right around the back. You know, he had the incident before the comp peel after hitting the outside wall. Came down pit road, got it repaired, got the wave around. Now look at him. He's sitting there, third car outside lane, about 5th, 6th, depending on where these guys are racing, whether it's in the middle of the corners or on the straights. But right now, they're doing a really good job. Shout out to Bean, too. They're sitting there in 8th. No issues with him so far. That radio chatter has been clear. And right now up front, Gomez and Reyna still wheel to wheel. 121 watching at the line this time. It'll be 31 to go. And now we're seeing the drivers start to track in just a little bit. Don't miss any of the racing action. It's going to be great, but I think it's finally time. Once again, we got to turn it up. We have a giveaway winner announcement. Jonah Stuff has won the giveaway, showing a video where he is watching it right now. He is playing Roblox and watching the DINOCO 400. Shout out to Jonah Stuff. We will be contacting you very, very soon. At the line, Reyna and Gomez. Wheel to wheel for the lead. Reyna's on the outside. We got 30 laps to go, and that goes by like nothing here in iRacing, and everyone knows it. If you've been racing iRacing for 30 laps at Daytona, this thing goes clean. If it goes green, it's going to be very, very quick. Outside lane, Champagne. Now Champagne looks 3 wide. Almost to the quarter panel of the 3. Zmog over the back bumper of that 38. They keep it clean. 30 laps to go from this big super speedway. Gomez and Reyna, 1-2. Oh, Gomez goes topside. Reyna really had a blow out of it. Man, he got out of that throttle quick. Reyna's going to probably look to get to the inside here. I don't know if he's going to do it. Gomez, still your race leader, man. He's doing a really good job. Champagne down to the bottom. Gomez, oh, man. What a great reaction to go back topside. They're now 3 wide, and that triple threat is going way to the back. Man, yeah, he would have been right on Champagne's nose. Great way to pull out of it. You got a lot of laps left. Don't start taking people out now. Reyna and Champagne, wheel to wheel. Jesse Jones is on the inside. They're on the Easy Auto 51. At the line this time, Reyna's got another one. Gomez drops down to the inside. Champagne, he's sitting there, still 2 by 2. Man, when it gets down to the end of this race, it's going to be mayhem. Oh, the 27, they got to move up for him. And he's going to drop right back down to the bottom. Whoa, contact 38. Really trying to side draft there from Reyna. DLB's really pushing that 58 along. 3 wide. Justin Champagne is able to hold it, and he's holding it on the bottom. And that car has super glue to the back bumper right now, or the super glue to the tires. He's just holding onto it. 227 watching. 27 to go. Bean's got to watch out. Gomez all over the back bumper of him. Not really giving that 21 a lot of room. Zmog is there. They're looking 3 wide. Oh, he's going to force him up. 3 wide stuck again. That's like the second, maybe the third time Zmog's been forced 3 wide. At the line this time, 26 to go. Gomez just watching these guys. Still 3 wide to the back bumper. Gomez v. Gomez. Now 3 wide. The 117 and the 11. Zmog goes right through the middle. Still wheel to wheel. Champagne and Orley. Gomez splits the gap. What a move to the middle, to the lead at Daytona. We talked about it. They've opened up that space so well through the middle, entering the tri-oval, and Gomez just went right for it. Z-Mog to the lead at Daytona. Combustor takes full advantage of that, and those guys continue to do that. It's going to be like that all night long. Now he goes top side, trying to hold his own. Horley on the inside. Horley to the lead. Horley and Gomez. Whoa, they almost made contact. These two drivers, we said it before, these are the ones you gotta watch coming down to it. Could they go back 3 wide? Greenwood sitting there on the outside. Oh, Z-Mog nearly came down in front of that 21. Bean holding his own on that bottom. Great run off here from Gomez. Yeah, man, this is going to be the battle. We're within 25 laps to go of the DINOCO 400. It's amping up. 25 laps remaining. Over 2,000 people have tuned into this live stream alone, and it's time to get ready because they're not stopping. Inside lane, Horley. Outside lane, Gomez. There goes the 4 of Evan. He got tagged. He's going to come back up. They're good. Oh, and he must have made contact there with Reyna. Still 3 wide. The other Gomez to the outside. Champagne not getting a lot of room. And DLB's going to go top side as well. Oh, Champagne wiggles. He saves it. Great save there by the 38. Still 3 wide now for the lead. 3 by 3. 2 rows deep. 24 to go. Champagne up into Gomez. Oh, contact. In the outside wall. The 117 and the 11, they save it. Did they just go 4 wide or am I seeing things? Oh, man. And that just went ahead and separated the first front part of this pack. What a race so far. That is unbelievable. Horley now on the inside. There with Greenwood. Lauren there as well. Lions looking top side. They're not scared to go 3 wide. If you're going to go 3 wide, now's the time to do it. 23 to go. Yeah, we're not going to be giving out any L3s or L2s anymore at this point. It's going to mostly be just L1s. Unless you're a lap car, you'll probably get an L4. Big slide there by Jackson. It's time to go. We said it before, and we said in the driver's meeting, it gets down to 25 to go. You guys better go like hell. And Lyons knows it. He's 3 wide outside. He goes with Gomez again. Lyons top side. Champagne stuck in the middle. Tank Coat to the lead, and Bonk Squad gets their first lap sled of the night. 22 laps to go. Still 3 by 3, 2 rows deep. Inside Greenwood. Man, they're really watching each other. Tinsley a lap car, he's coming through. Oh, Gentry, big slide. At the line, we're coming down to 21 to go. 21 laps to go, and they get back to the line, and Justin Champagne's your race leader. It's Greenwood on the bottom. It's Champagne on the outside. DLB, great run. At the line, 21 to go. Tinsley in the grass. Bean to the back bumper. It's the Bean machine, second car inside lane. It's Gomez on the inside lane as well. 3 cars on the bottom, 2 on the top. Champagne can't get the run. DLB's coming in, that's life support. Oak has just got to keep that car straight on the bottom. Keep it straight. Hold your own here. 3 wide still. That's for third. Oh, he's hitting the apron just a little bit. DLB's on the top. He's got Lyons. Now he's got Frackelman. You know, you got these fast repairs. It's time to go. It is time to go. This whole top 10, this whole top 14 have fast repairs. 38 drivers, only one's gonna win, and we got 20 to decide it. 3 wide Bean. Reyna to the back bumper of Champagne. Champagne's doing a really good job holding his own up front. But he's got to worry about Oak on that bottom. That inside lane's just getting really worked together well now. DLB to the top side, 3 wide for the lead at 1 point. At the line, 19 to go. We're getting into 19 to go, 245 watching. And there goes Andrew. Andrew, the sputter stop machine into the outside wall. Champagne in the middle. Reyna all over the back bumper of him. Oak down low, wheel to wheel. Bean keeps hitting that apron, man. It's really slowing up that inside lane. That's why that middle lane can get just a great run off the corner. Look at DLB. Dustin's got to make a move. He's got to get more guys on that outside. If that outside lane is going to really work, they can hold it up there. These cars, they can do it. They just got to be rightful of each other. Oak on the bottom. The DINOCO 400 has 19 to go, and we're getting ready to decide it here soon. Champagne out front. Reyna P2. Inside lane, Greenwood. Man, Champagne's holding himself in the middle there. Bean on the bottom. Gomez looking into the middle. They're back single filing it out. They're not trying to ruin anything right now. Look at Evan. Evan to the inside. Evan through the middle. 3 wide. Zemon got forced 3 wide. That's like the 3rd or 4th time. That 11 car has just been put in the worst spots all night long. 18 to go still on the outside lane. Up front, Champagne. Greenwood on the inside. All these guys are setting each other up for a great finish, and you just gotta wonder how this is all gonna work out. Champagne in the middle. Greenwood on the bottom. Still wheel to wheel. Gomez is looking for something here, man. He's looking for something big. Rusty's putting himself in a great spot too. 250 watching, 17 to go. This is iRacing. A lot of people expected this race to be a wreck fest. Now it's just hardcore racing. Outside Zemog. What a move. Is he gonna get to the lead? So close, he got up to second. Champagne led that one. Car outside wall. DLB, but he keeps it going. Inside lane still has Horley. He still has Greenwood. He still has Gomez. And you got these guys right here waiting for a caution. They're not trying to go down another lap. Oh, big slide there by Jackson. Big move by Reyna. Reyna to the inside. Reyna to the lead at Daytona. Oh, he's going to try to clear himself right here. He does. Reyna, your race leader. Bean. Oh, he nearly got the back bumper lifted off the ground. You just saw Gomez got right in the back bumper. That 21. Great save there. Big hit. That was Evan. They keep it clean. He's going to go ahead and start to humble these guys a little bit. 15 to go. 15 laps to go. Off turn number 2, it's Reyna, your race leader. Champagne P2. Now Evans up to 3rd. They've been swapping for the lead all night long, but that 3's got a big, big lead. Evan. Champagne. It's time to go like hell. No more L2 or L3 penalties. It's time to go. Champagne to the outside. Those guys are just going to hold their own up there. They need another caution, so they're trying to bank on something big here. Champagne use them as a pick. Great move right there. Now here comes Evan to the bottom. Oh man, they really have to watch out for these guys on the outside. Bean! Napi Zemon gets tagged! They're wrecking big time in 2! Caution is out! Huge wreck! Frackelman's involved! That's the big one! Zemon gets there! The 92 around! Lyons is involved! Ben Fanning gets tagged! And they're wrecking all over the place! Rusty Walrus is involved. The 58 got involved. The 36 of Lions got tagged. DLB with suspension damage. And the lap cars are right there when it happened too. Did they get by? Oh, man, some of them were able to. Whoa! Z-Mod got sideways. Caution is out for the 4th time. 13 to go. And let's see what happened. Bean might have been involved. And let's slow it down right here. You see the lap guys on the outside, not really doing anything crazy. I think Gomez is going to bumper hook. Oh, Z-Mod comes down a little bit. Gomez just tagged him there. Great save, but Frackelman right into the back bumper of the 11, and there was nowhere for anyone to go. Bean just gets tagged. He's hard into the outside wall. There is nowhere to go. Lawrence involved. Z-Mod just got picked up and dropped off the ground. A big damage there from the 21. He might have to use his fasty right away. Gomez goes for a slide, and the main drivers are junked. Ben Fanning's involved. Wow. That is just unbelievable. What a wreck. Let's go watch it again. Try to get a good view here, man. And you see Jaw. I think Jaw might have been involved too. We're going to watch these guys right in the middle, right there. Look on the left side of your screen. Just a huge, huge hit. Gomez down the track. They're getting lifted up there. Oh, man. And Gary Owen just got tagged as well. Bean gets the whole right side caved in. That's going to hurt him if he's going to try to go to the outside lane. That's going to really hurt him. Oh, nowhere for Gentry to go as well. Lyons is involved. Then the field was just parked. Yeah, Ben's involved as well. Oh, man, what a wreck. And just like that, we're getting ready for a restart, but pit road is busy, busy, busy. I'm going to tell Bean right now to extend the caution. We got a spinner. Extend the caution to get these guys waved around. We're going to extend the caution to get these guys waved around. I want to extend this caution so they can go ahead and get around. We need all the admins on duty right now. All the admins on duty. Get them moving. So we're going to be restarting inside 10 laps to go. Oak got through. Walter got through. Horley's going to stay out. Even though he had that damage. Oh, wait, he might actually came to pit road because I think, yeah, they did. I think the whole field came to pit road. Right side damage must have not been that bad, but man, he hit that a ton. Oh, no, he used his fast repair. That's right. Bean must have used his fast repair. We give these guys 2 fast repairs. Get all these guys waved around. You want to see how everything's looking right now? So these are the guys 1 lap down. That's Brett. Let's see where Brett is. Is Brett getting waved around here? I hope so. A lot of those guys were 1 lap down. That puts Sloppy Joe back in this race. Joey Stone is back in. He's 1 lap down right now, though. Let me see if he's going to get a wave. We're going to extend the caution, though. I want to extend the caution a lap. Get those guys that are 1 lap down back on the lead lap. Give them that shot. It's never over till it's over. Light's still on the pace car. And we finally get a breather. Man, no EOLs to nobody. Nobody gets a penalty. It's time to go. It's go time. This is where you race your butt off right here. This is go time. Man, this is going to be great. My throat is gone. That's true. If the caution did come out, they probably would have all pit for fuel. Yeah, no EOLs right now. Well, Oak, Nitrate back to the lead. $100 on the line. Man, that was just an unbelievable crash. We're going to extend it one more time, so we're not going green this time by, next time by. Looking at Twitter, thank you to everyone for posting the hashtags. You gotta love it. Thank you guys so much for all that. Really helping us out. Demos, how are you doing? Well, we're going to be restarting here with 8 to go. Restart with 8 laps to go. Gonna be a lot of fun. Thank you to everyone that's checked out this live stream, man. I'm very thankful to all the supporters we've gotten. 2,100 people tuned into this race alone. Just gotta make you wonder. Just gotta make you wonder what the next 4 races are amping up to be. I know, my voice is... when I get excited, man, I get really excited for iRacing races. I get really excited. But we're gonna get ready to restart here soon. Will we have an overtime finish? Will we have an overtime finish? What do you guys think? 239 watching. We got up to 250. It's awesome. This is great. This is great. Gonna end up to be a big, big race. Hopefully y'all are excited, man. We're coming down to it. Well, they all got waved, and they're all back. We're getting the one to go this time by 8 laps. 8 laps remaining. This is gonna be big, big, big. I'm excited. Hopefully you guys are excited as well. Let's get ready for the action. 1 to go this time by. 1 lap to go this time by. Jaw gets around. We're going racing. We're going racing this time by. We extended the caution to get everyone back in the lead lap. Let me see if most of the guys are. Only a couple 1 lap down. Joe back on the lead lap. Will we have an overtime finish? I don't know. We have 15 green-white checkers. We can go up to 15. 15. Yeah, my throat is shot, man. My throat is shot. I'm excited, though, man. We're having a great turnout. We're having a great night. Gotta love the action. I want to say thank you to everyone that's been able to support. Let's do it. 8 laps to go. You gotta go. You gotta go. If you want to win this race, you gotta go. Second place gets $0. First place, $100. Man, oh man. We talked about this race for over a month now. In the planning stage, I said, man, how cool is it gonna be if we get down to that last lap to see how that finish will go down? How many cars will still be racing? Look at this. We still have 36 cars still in this race, I believe. 37 if that person that's 6 laps down is still in. I thought for sure we'd be down to like 25 maybe right now. But most of the field is still here. Everyone that signed up is still racing. It's time. It's time. It's time to strap in. Let everybody know right now, whoever you know, to watch the end of this race because it's going to be a wild one. It's showtime. Pace car ducking onto pit road. Here we go. Makes the hard left turn. Will this be the last restart? Virtual fans on their feet. Through the restart zone. We're racing again for Daytona. Great jump there from Oak. He's on the inside lane. Got Evan right behind him. Bean second car on the outside. Doesn't really help out the 5 of Walter. Walter wheel to wheel. He's wheel to wheel trying to go to the lead. Champagne looks 3 wide. Bean forced to the outside lane. Evan hits the apron. Still 3 wide. That's for third. Walter's on the outside, holding his own. Bean on the outside. Great run. Tango drops down to the bottom. Oak's still there. Into turns 3 and 4. Oak on the bottom. Walter in the middle. Reyna trying to make some moves. Champagne top side. Middle. Can he clear Bean? Bean's not going to let him. Given and taken. That goes out the window. 7 to go. 7 laps to go from Daytona. They're all over each other. Evan on the inside. Greenwood is there. 3 wide goes Ben. He moves Harley out of the groove. They're stacking up big time. What is Evan gonna do? He's on the bottom. Drag race, top side, inside, not through the middle is Walter. Off turn number 4 this time. You see Walter, man, he's getting just a great run through the middle of the corner. Walter top side, big hit, outside wall, goes Gomez. They're wrecking everywhere, caution is out. Gentry's involved, May gets tagged. And the caution will wave again. And they were wrecking all over the place. It actually blinked off our screen because when you go through the grass in iRacing, for whatever reason, it kind of screws stuff up. But man, big hit there from Gomez and the triple threat. The triple threat. It's over. What a hit, man. Let's go and watch that replay. Well, another late race caution. 5 cautions in this race so far. Oh man, Frackelman, a lot of damage to him. Yeah, you see they blinked on our screen. For whatever reason, when they wreck right here, this is where it gets bad, but I think Morinardi might have gotten right in the back of the 117. Let's see. Yeah, it comes up the track. Oh, might have been... No, Netco got right in the back of him. Bam. Right into him right there. Morinardi. He's going to get hit. Oh, man, and Gentry got himself lifted off the ground by Frackelman, and May, big hit into the outside wall. And you're going to see they're all going to spike here because iRacing was focused on the main drivers in front. Oh, wow. Well, that changes everything. May's going to come to pit road. He's going to be all the way in the back. 5 laps to go. Nobody wants to lose. Nobody wants to lose. My Instagram username? What do you mean, my private one or my real one? Or my IDK one? Because I have a private one. Greenwood and Evan, top 2. Man, that was a huge hit there. That was unbelievable. An unbelievable hit. Hit him right into the outside wall. This ain't over. This is not over. Those drivers racing so good early on, but man, you really want to win this race. That's what they want to do, and that's a great thing. But they're going to go at it. They're not going to let anyone get away with this like nothing. First 90% of this race, a classic NASCAR Gen 4 race at Daytona. You know, they're doing so well together, really racing really well. Now, here's the thing. It starts to come the competitive side. If we get a late race, if we get an overtime this time but I think we're getting the 1 to go, so at 3 laps. They have 3 laps to decide it. Oh my gosh, this is going to be nuts. Will we get an overtime finish? Are they going to get back to the line? Let's find out. Darian in 20th. Sloppy Joe cracks into 13th. Man, he's going to need a miracle here. A lot of these guys are going to need a big miracle because Greenwood is going to make it wide. I wouldn't be surprised if we start seeing 4 wide action. I would not be the least bit surprised. It's time to crank it up. It's time to turn it up. Pace car, are we getting the 1 to go this time by? We'll figure it out when the lights go off. At the line. What does the pace car say? 1 to go, so we'll have 3 laps to decide it. If they don't get to the white, we'll go to a green. White checkered, and we have 15 tries at a green-white checkered. And Morinardi was hard into the outside wall. 2,258 people have tuned into this live stream alone. What a night for racing. The DINOCO 400 is going to end right here. Right here, right now, unless we get an overtime. Let's get it started. Greenwood, Evan, Walter and Reyna, top 4. Champagne and Fanning, top 6. The calm before the storm. Down the backstretch. Can Oak get that win? He's done so well under pressure. He won the Las Vegas race with the next gens under pressure. Evan has been the calm one, but he's been into a little bit of issues, but right now he sits second. Walter's been up there. Reina knows how to get it done. Can Champagne get it done? Can Fanning get it done? Top 6, let's go racing. Pace car ducking down this time, and it's time to decide your winner. Here we go. Off turn number 4. Let's get back to the action. 3 laps to decide it. Here we go. Greenwood and Oak. Greenwood and Evan. We're racing for Daytona. Great jump by Oak, getting out in front, and that little gap's gonna be filled there by Evan. Inside lane, big advantage. Outside lane, trying to get something woven up together. Evan goes back top side. Oak doesn't have any move. Oh, he doesn't have any drafting help. Stuck 3 wide. They look at 3 wide, top side. There goes Lauren. Down the backstretch, Sloppy Joe moves his way right into 10th. Evan getting a big shove there by Walter. Evan to the lead at Daytona. Slide in the back, that's Gary Owen. 1 car in so that we stay green. Inside, it's an the record. It's a huge one. It's the huge one. Sloppy Joe's involved. He's hard into the outside wall big time. They're wrecking everywhere. Cruz is involved. Seymour got tagged, and they just absolutely came apart at Daytona. Oh my gosh, they wrecked everywhere. The 8 is killed. The 73 is killed. The 56 of Lyles is destroyed. DOBTV's involved. They were wrecking everywhere. Oh my gosh. It's the huge one. It's the huge one. I didn't have the huge one on my bingo card for tonight. Holy crap. What in the hell just happened? That's everyone's faster bear. This race is unbelievable. 3 wide, you see it right here, Reina. Oh, and that 58 hit the outside wall. Ben got into him. Oh, man. Oh, man. Wow. They just started wrecking everywhere. Look at this. Joe hard into the outside. Oh, I'm trying to get a good view here. Joe hard into the outside wall. Bean got through just a little bit. He had a little bit of damage. Joey Stone couldn't hold it. We're going to see right here. Oh, Tremendation lifted him off the ground. Boom. Oh, man. What a hit. What a hit. We gotta see this multiple times. We gotta see this multiple times. Well, we're going to have an overtime finish. I'm going to tell them to expand, delay the green. Hold on. We're going to tell them right now, delay the green. Darian in the outside wall as well. Team YouTube came apart. You big baby liar. Jake, what's up, Jake? Oh my gosh. Man, there was nowhere to go. Look at this thing. There was nowhere to go. Oh, it's just a junkyard. It was just a complete flip of the start of this race. Look at this. The Mousketeers car. Oak is a huge hit there from Oak. Oh, man. Just an amazing hit there from the 28. I think Z-Mog's actually going to get by with minimum damage. I could have sworn he might have had something. Look at Shiny Wax on the bottom. That's Schaffer. Talked about it a lot early in the race. Oh, just wheeling it in the grass. You got to love it. Oh, man. And Andrew just got destroyed. Let's see it in real time. Who got through? I have no idea. Let's go watch on with Luke, man. Luke probably has a great view of this. Let's watch on with Luke here. Wow! Oh, and he almost had it saved, but he keeps it off of everything. Luke keeps it off of everything. He's good to go. Great job by that 24. Let's watch Z-Mog here. I think Z-Mog might have gone through. Woo, man! Wreck Avoidance City by Z-Mog. Wow! Wreck Avoidance City. This has been a great race. This has been an amazing race. I don't care what anyone says. The first part of this race was all a driver's race. At the end, they know damn well one thing and one thing only. You finish second, no one cares. Look at this. Trem, nowhere to go. He couldn't even react. Justin Champagne. Oh, he's going to get through it as well a little bit. Yeah, he is. And you see Bean just there with Joe. And this was the big hit right here. Sloppy thought he was good, but just gets picked up by Tremendation and bam! Oh my gosh, the whole nose is gone. Morinardi is going to get into the back bumper of the 25. He's going to be good. So Maymay's going to have a great shot here. Oh, and Darren nearly saved it. Bam. No, that wasn't the big one. That was the huge one. We're delaying the green just a little bit so these guys can get their car work back out and get back out there. We could begin the one to go this time by 290 or 269 watching. Oh my gosh. Well, we're going to overtime. Unbelievable. This is crazy. This is crazy right here. You know what? The hype lived up. No matter what happens tonight, the hype lived up. That was an unbelievable race. This is your top three right now. Champagne, Horley, Lugo. That's your top five. Gomez up to 6. Morinardi 7th. Gentry 8th. Whoever wins this race gets a post-race interview. Now we got to know who's out of this race. That's the real thing now. Who is out? Who is out? Oh, no. DLB. And all those guys right there might be OUT out. We're going to get the one to go this time by. We're going to confirm. We're going to confirm right here. Yeah, it looks like they're done. Either on pit road or they're done. No, they're not. So iRacing hasn't registered them back on the track. We're going to get the one to go this time by. Let's see how this goes down. Let's try it again. Walter and Evan able to catch their breath there. Man, they're wishing to get to that line. Man, oh man, they're wishing to get to that line. The DINOCO 400. Oh, we told you to come out. We said this is going to be a not want to miss event. You don't want to miss it. Any iRacing driver can agree. The first half of this race, that was just classic racing. Something you very rarely see in iRacing, so it's such a treat to see those drivers race the way they did so early. About the halfway mark, you started seeing some guys really amping it up a little bit. About 30 to go, you saw them really amping it up. Towards the tail end, oh, leave the cat out of the bag. It's time to go racing, baby. Let's get this one started. Pace car ducking onto pit road. Here we go. Evan, Walter, top 2, hard left on. Let's go back racing. Green, white, checkered. Who's gonna win it? We're racing from Daytona. Walter's got that inside advantage. Evan's top side. Man, they got to keep it together right here. Wheel to wheel, down towards turn number 1. Oh, they're stacking the wrecking again! Gentry's upside down! Lions into the outside wall! They're wrecking all over the place, and the caution waves again! Brett, the 73, is involved, and Gentry got serious air. Oh, man. We're going again. No, the Sinclair 62 Cruz, his nose is killed. Oh man, it happened again. Wow. Wow. Let's go see what happened. Gentry's not very happy about that. I wouldn't be happy about that one either if it happened to me. Oh, man, they started wrecking even farther in the back. They started wrecking everywhere back here. Yeah, you see right now, Gomez gets in the back bumper of Brown. And, oh, they just got together. Oak into the outside wall. Sloppy's going to get hit again. Oh, big hit there from the 8. And then the wreck also happened over here up front. You saw it 3 wide, and Vols is going to go down into Trem, right back out into Gentry. Look at this huge hit from Gentry. Oh my gosh. Serious air from that 42. They're really thinning out the herd. And Lions hard into the outside wall. Dang, Ben's got a whole left side caved in. And just like that, we're back under the yellow. Look at that 27's got all that damage in the back, just waving. Oh, and the 19 as well. Valentine. They're not going to give this one up easy. They're not going to give this one up easy at all. And they're showing it tonight. You know, they're like, you know what? First 90 laps, we're going to race like gentlemen. The last 10 laps, you can go screw yourself. Who's coming to pit road? Does Evan have to pit? Walter. Walter's got to pit. Walter can't make it. Walter to pit road. That moves Champagne. Champagne to second. Maybe. No, it doesn't. That moves Bean to second. That moves Horley on the front row. Frank Horley on the front row. Wow. Oh, this is going to be big. Nearly 2,500 people have tuned into this race alone. And Frank Horley is now on the front row there with Evan. I'm seeing a lot of variance here to the 2019 500. You know, remember the 2019 500 where there was great racing, a couple cautions here, then at the end they just let it loose. You're seeing a lot of that right now because these guys know, listen, there's no points on hand. Second place doesn't get anything. They're going for one thing, and that's the win. And they're going to do it as many times as possible till they get this win. This is going to be great. Well, the huge one happened. The big one happened. Toe cap and blinker. Z-Mog in the third. Our predictions were right. We said it. We said Horley and Z-Mog had the best shot at winning this race. They've been in most of the Daytona races that we've done. They've been most of the test races. They know how these guys drive. They can nearly predict almost every single issue. Bean on the outside. Now, here's a little rundown of Bean. Bean has not won a single NR9 in America event on iRacing ever. Ever. That we have hosted. He has never won one. He's came close multiple times. He has led the most laps multiple times. He's sitting on the outside of the front row. Can tonight be his night? We said it before. I told Bean, I said, listen, there's a good chance if you don't win before the 400, your best odd is going to win at the 400. Jaw sliding. AC, I don't know. Well, he got out of the way. A little bit of a blink there. This is a very competitive race, and we got the lights off, so we're getting ready to go back green. Evan and Horley. Gomez and Champagne. Green-white checkered number 2 coming by this time. Don't go anywhere. It's time to watch them loose. It's time to let them loose. Rusty's doing a great job still in that top 10. Sloppy Joe 14th, Darian 15th. DLB TV 18th, he's back in it. Andrew 19th, Walter back to 20th. Who's gonna get here first? 7 cautions. 3 of them, I believe 3 or 4 of them might have been before the halfway point. I'd say probably 2 or 3 before the halfway point. The rest of them have just happened towards the end. Are you Team Sloppy? Are you Team Bean? Are you Team Z-Mog? Are you Team Champagne? Are you Team Evan? Are you a McDonald's fan and want Lugo to win? Do you want Gary Owen? Hashtag We Are North to win. Rodriguez, Reyna, Rivers. Let's find out. This time by 280 watching. Do they get to the line? If they get back to the line, the race is official. The race is official if they get back to the line. Paint Scar ducks down. Here we go again.
Green flag.
We're racing from Daytona. Great jump by Evan on the inside. Horley's just sitting there. Rusty makes it 3 wide, right out of the jump. Morinardi to the top side, 3 wide. Champagne sitting there with Bean. He's sitting there. Frank the Tank to the lead at Daytona. Off turn number 2 this time. Inside, Evans just holding his own. Trying to hold this thing together down the back as they go. Horley's your race leader. He's getting a nose out in front. Morinardi to the outside there with Rusty. Gary Owen to the bottom. Where did he come from? If they get to the line, the race is official. Champagne looking topside. Champagne gets blocked. At the line, they're wrecking in the back. We stay green. 1 to go. Sala Blanca here from Daytona. It's the money lap. Champagne topside. Bean's got to hold it together. He's on the inside there. What will Gary Owen do? Wheel to wheel for the lead. Final time through 1 and 2. Brown goes topside. Down the backstretch for the final time. Oh, they're wrecking. There goes Evan. Rusty's involved. There they go. They're wrecking all over the place. Rusty's in the air. 3 cars to beat. Bean is your leader. Gary Owen in second. They're going to get hooked up here. Maymay's going to hook up with them. Morinardi. Gary Owen at the line for the final time. Bean to the outside. To the inside. Frank the Tank is going to win the DINOCO 400. Wow! Frank Hartley wins the DINOCO 400! Are you kidding me? That just happened! That just happened! What a win! 310 watching! And Frank the Tank wins the DINOCO 400! His first iRacing win live! Wow. And he's gonna burn it down. Gary Owen second. Morinardi third. Darian cracks into the top 4. Rusty's car is totaled. Burn it down. And our night in America fueling victories all year long. And the 21 victorious from Daytona. And a big win by Bean. We told you he probably has the best odds to win. They came apart on the backstretch. Frank the Tank, your winner. Owen got wrecked at the end. Morinardi P3. Gilliam P4. Champagne P5. And he still burned it down. We're going to hear from your winner. What a race. Patrick Horley. What a win. He said, let's go get an interview with him. Let's go get an interview. We're not going anywhere. Do not go anywhere. We're going to get an interview right now. We want to get an interview right now with him before we go check the replay of that last wreck. We're going to go check the replay soon, but we're going to get an in-race interview with Frank. $100 going to Bean. Wow. Wow. That is unbelievable. Bean, he got it. He got it. First time winning in iRacing live on our stream. Oh my gosh. You've got to be kidding me. That is unbelievable. Let's talk to him. You finally got it. You finally got it. We're trying to listen to him.
Oh.
You finally got it. This is ID Camp in the booth. What's going through your head?
Well, I was totally expecting to get wrecked by Champagne at the end, but he pushed me to the lead, and then he jumped high, and then I think May hooked him on the back, and that killed his momentum. I thought Gary was going to get a big run on me, but I went to the outside, tried to break the draft.
Yeah, when they got hooked up right there, I thought Gary was going to probably lift you off the ground. But great way for Gary to come back from that. When you saw that wreck in the back, down the backstretch, we're about to watch it right now live on stream. What was your reaction? Did you think that's when you had your best shot? Because they just started wadding up all over the place.
Well, yeah, because I knew there was only 4 cars left, and I knew I had the preferred lane. So I knew Gary was going to give me a shot, and he did. And then when Champagne got hit by May, it just solidified that. And then I just...
No, keep
all
going, sorry.
Kind of run. but they didn't have a run, and oh yeah, I won finally.
We're watching it right now. It looks like Z-Mod got in the back. Rusty got serious air there. Oh, man. And they started wrecking everywhere. Sloppy Joe just got through. Oh, did he actually? Yeah, he did. And we were watching it right now. So Gary's all over your back bumper right here. And I thought for sure if May would have gone right behind Gary somewhere around before that point, it probably would have been a different story. But you see May stayed wheel to wheel, and you just started pulling away just a little bit.
Yeah. But yeah, just crazy race. My strategy of running up front the whole race ended up working because I only had to use one fast repair.
Yeah, we solid. Which fast repair did you have to use? Was it the Omega 1 and 3 and 4, or was it the one prior to that?
The one where the first wreck where Z-Mod got turned, I had to use it.
Oh, yeah, okay. So when you hit the outside wall.
Yes. Because I had the meatball, I had to use it.
We're watching it right now. You can just see May, aka Morinardi, gets hooked up there with the 77, and that right there, when they didn't stay hooked up together right there, you guys can see it right here. When Gary went up to draft with Bean, those two got split up. If Morinardi would have stayed with Gary Owen, probably would have been a different story, but it wasn't. Right there, man, they stayed. You two, when you stay right, that was probably the best move you could have made off for. Go high, because when they got connected, Morinardi was not on the same page with Owen.
Yeah. I was trying to break the draft, and I think that was the best move to do.
Top 6 for Sloppy Joe. Black flags matter. Top 4. I want to know top 5. Champagne was there as well. Was your heart racing, or like what was going on at the end right there? Because you've been in a lot of these situations where you end up always on the dead end of the stick. What happened there with you?
I was nervous. I'll admit it. Because I knew I had a shot. But they just kept wrecking, and there was more green light checkers, and there was more and more stress. But once Hans pitted, I knew I had a chance because I was on the front row. I had control of my own destiny from there.
That was awesome, man. Congratulations, $100. Which one do you want it? Do you want it in PlayStation card, Xbox? Well, how do you want it?
I will get to you on that. I might want it in just maybe like a Visa gift card or something like that. I'll let you know.
Okay, we'll probably do Cash App if it's gonna be that way then, or like PayPal or something.
PayPal will probably be best. But yeah.
Great job there. Well, great win there for Frank. First time getting it done. We're going to head out of this group chat. We're going to watch one more time. We're going to watch back here. So we're going to go solidify everything. I want to solidify everything before we go ahead and take a look at everything, because I think Z-Mog's the one that caused this wreck. If you look back here with the 4 of Evan was put in a great spot every single time. Oh, you can see it right here. Yep, the bumper hook. Z-Mog goes to the outside, just gets into Evan. Man, nowhere for Rusty to go either. Rusty just got so much air. Look at that. Boom. Bruce into the outside wall, and there was just nowhere to go. I thought the seas were going to part there at some point for Oak. Just never happened. They just started wrecking all over the place. Spinning everywhere. Outside wall, Reina. Lions kind of got through. Great way to make a comeback there for Joe. Sloppy Joe made a great comeback. And that's how it went down. That is how it went down. 2,600 people have tuned into this event alone. What a way to get it done there. And Bean finally victorious. This is what we're talking about right here. So you see Owen on the bottom really drafting off of Bean. His thing was he was going to stay with Bean as long as he can in the draft. Morinardi, though, I don't think expected Bean to go high. We're going to watch it right here. These three, you know, it's the last cars at rest. They're all together. You see Owen right to the back. Car lanes really start coming together, but when Bean went high right there, really kind of broke the draft just a little bit. If Bean didn't go high, we were going to see probably a different outcome. But here comes Owen. Gary Owen goes high, gets in the draft with Bean, but May or Morinardi was just not quick enough. Just was not quick enough to stick with him. If he would have sticked with him, kind of like how Denny Hamlin stuck with Blaney, it probably would have been a different story. But then they both go down. You can see Owen committed to the bottom. Morinardi trying to get around him. And Frank right here solidified the win. We watched the spin at the end there from the 77. What a run. You saw those two got together. Oh, Tinsley went right to pit. We told these guys don't go right to pit road if I have to go ahead and get in and out of view. Some of these guys, but looks like they still did. Whatever. Restart and tell where where Ben was going. To a 102 lap restart. Frank the Tank victorious. First time. And you can see Rusty's car is just destroyed right here. The whole nose is gone, just trying to get to pit road. Burn it down. We got to get a photo. About 100 and what? 3, 4, 5, 6 laps we did. And that 21 goes to victory lane. We're not done yet. And our night in America right after this.